Good morning, everybody. It's time to start the stream. Have you noticed there's a certain smell on the air? Pokémon Platinum Poison Playthrough. Pokémon Platinum Poison Playthrough. Ben smells, but do you know why? 'Cause he's the trainer of these stinky guys. He's come to Sinnoh with Honklin too. They'll be the leaders of this poisonous crew. Our team is toxic, no Britney Spears. A foul miasma to fill you with fear. If you're a grass type, better beware. A poison gas cloud is filling the air. Pokémon Platinum Poison Playthrough. Pokémon Platinum Poison Playthrough. Plug up your nose now and put on your masks as we embark upon a noxious task. A team of stinkers is making their way to beat the villains up and save the day. We're starting off again with poisonous potential. New regions to explore, this one will be eventful. For friends will forage and catch creatures for the Bog Squad. They'll do their best to turn Honklin into a smog god. Come with us as we trudge through sludgy, slimy pathways. The Poké Council will facilitate the gameplay. They've got the knowledge and the skills to help and win this. Let's make new enemies and cross them off our hit list. Pokémon Platinum Poison Playthrough.
Sound right, boy.
Good morning, my friends. Happy Monday to you all. I hope you're well. Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Brilliant, we did it. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. It is Poké Monday once again, which means it is time to get flippin' stinky, my friends.
My dude, how are you? How was your weekend?
It was good,
it's
thank
Ben
you.
Potter PlayStation Nation Pokémon Master Boy Stream Time.
Boy.
Awesome job on the new episode of Worst Games Ever.
Thank you.
Hope you're having an awesome day, my dude.
Stephen, thank you for the bits. I hope you're well. I did have a lovely weekend. Thank you. Barbecue on Saturday. Sunday, I spent a magical few hours with Peter Austin at the Cultaholic offices shooting future episodes of Worst Games Ever. And I'm biased, but I think they were pretty good. Had a nice time. And then capped off the weekend by watching some wrestling live, which is a luxury that you don't tend to get if you're a wrestling viewer in Europe, given the time zone difference, but I had a bloody lovely time. Regardless, good weekend, I would say. I hope all of you, if you're in the UK, stayed unburned and that you're doing well. Morning. Welcome in, everybody. Massive thank you to the Me Inside 4 months. Hello. Glad to be able to join live, and always a pleasure to support the chap that I've always maintained was definitely the tallest of the TJ crew. There's debate about that. Good morning, Ben and all, and good morning to you. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. I hope you are well. We're in a new month. It's June, everybody. We're officially in June. We made it over here. We've also got a resub from Trillian Jones. 13 months. Hello. Hello to you, Trillian. I hope you are well. I hope you are well. Che2303 or Che? Possibly Che. 4 months just popping in to say hi. I'm currently still catching up on Scorched Silver. Blimey, I hope you're enjoying it. You got a lot of Pokemon to catch up on, and I'm sure all of my playing ability will impress and astound you. Hope you enjoy the rest of the VOD. Thank you so much. Also, Magic Mikey, 11 months. Thank you very much, Magic Mikey, for the resub. Good morning to you. Welcome in, everybody. 3 stream streak for Swarthy Mofo. 70 stream streak for C. Bennett. 70, that's way too many, and yet somehow they've all been a wonderful time. Stop it, you. Stop it, you. Liar. There's also a stream streak here from Cooley Wooly. 45 stream streak, many a stream in time for this stink. It is. It's stink time. We get real stinky today. I believe where we left it last time is that we were hanging out with our best friend Lyle, Kyle, Lil chap, lanky boy. I don't know. Anyway, he's healing us after every single battle. So Riley, doesn't seem right. We're leveling up after every single battle, so that's what we're doing. We've got half our party to level 50, and then once we've got all of them to level 50, kicking him to the curb, get out of here. It's time for another gym badge. Now, what can you expect from me this week? Well, I'll bloody tell you. Today, obviously, it's Pokemon Platinum. Tomorrow, we spoke to some meteorologists, and they told us that it was officially 2 more days of May. Meteorologists deal with calendars, I believe, so that's fine. So we've got our final May stream. There was a slight clerical error on my part, and I forgot how many days in May there were. But we've got one more May stream tomorrow to cap things off, and Wednesday's Ben XT, of course. Now, a lot of you were asking if I would be streaming reactions to Summer Game Fest. There's all sorts of gaming conferences and showcases happening this week. They are happening at ungodly hours, so I will not be live reacting to those. But Summer Game Fest, at the very least, will be reacted to, but over on Tiny Peter's channel, because I am actually away on Friday when it happens. It's at like 10 p.m. UK time. I'm not around Friday 10 p.m. Tiny Peter Austin is very kindly playing host for the evening. He will be streaming reactions on his channel, and I will be dialing in from a laptop in the Welsh countryside. So, big thank you to Peter. There will be reactions. The streak continues. So do come hang out with us over on Peter's channel at Tiny Peter Plays. And that's your lineup for this week. For Access the Witch, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the community. That's very kind of you. Ahoy hoy. Welcome to the Thickness 2. Meg Caird. Fisk Criarkey, maybe. ZZ Queen, Georged27, and Super Verity 64. Welcome all of you to the Thickness. Thank you very much for Raxus. Good morning. I hope you're well. Now, without much further ado, it's time for breakfast. I hope you're bloody hungry. Rip it, my dude. 30 days have September. April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except for May, which never ends. Exactly. I'll cheers to that. It's Red Thunder time, and I hope you've got your pills, because it's time for pill breakfast too. So crack on. You guys play any good games over the weekend? I played... I was going to say I played 0 video games. That is a lie. I played 2 terrible video games for a future episode of Worst Games Ever. Future episodes of Worst Games Ever, I should say. No recreational video game playing this weekend, though. Simply was not enough time in the day. 20 stream streak for Access the Witch. For Access the Witch. Thank you so much. Whoa. There it is. Kickstart that Monday. Kick it right in the arse. Whew. I'm on to lunch already. Sorry, Ben. You having pill lunch? Oh, jealous.
I love a Monday when I get an and the Bog Squad to keep me company during meetings. Hope everyone is having a lovely day.
Jesus Life, thank you for the bits. Thank you. I hope the meetings go okay. I hope we're not distracting from them too much. I've sort of backed myself into a corner with how I started that sentence wording-wise. My new treadmill has arrived, so I used that for the first time this morning. It was hard work. It works, which is the good thing. It was really difficult, though, and I think I realised it's because I haven't set the feet up properly underneath. And so I was sort of running uphill, which is probably good for me, better for me than running on a flat surface, but I was wondering why I was more tired than usual. That's why. The good news is that the Great North Run that's happening in September, fully flat the whole way, confirmed, no deviation, in incline, all the way flat, so it'll be fine. Probably. We'll see. Did we have another stream streak there? No, I thought I was just imagining it. Just a hallucination. Hello? A hallucination. It's been a busy weekend. Very, very happy to be playing Pokemon this morning and hanging out with you all. My brain's a little fried. When isn't it, is the question, really. I am resting up from the convention I was at. Then I will be ready for the in-thickening. Oh, I see. Yes, I understand that. Yep, I've been in touch with Plushy Labs Jennykin about a special project. I was going to show you my plushie of Shauna again, but I've rearranged my little shelves over here, and she's now tucked behind about a million other things, so I won't. But that's the project. The In Thickening. Very exciting. We'll hopefully have more news on that soon. It's all about DDP Yoga, Ben. I'm so strong, and by that I mean I had several this morning during my workout. Oh no. Gotta stay limber, though. Gotta stay limber. Ben, has anyone told you about your Northern Irish doppelganger from episode 1 of Springwatch this year? No. I think I know anyone who watches Springwatch. Peter Austin probably does. I don't even know what to Google for that. Can you find me a photo? Springwatch 2026. What, presenters, maybe? I'm just going to look for a blonde man with a beard, and I'll know that's who you're talking about. Let's have a look. So far, I'm not seeing anyone. I'm scrolling through images. There's an older man. I'm assuming that's not who you think. Do you have a name? It was just a small feature in the episode. Oh goodness. Okay, so there's a chance I'll never find this person. Yeah, I'm gonna need more details. Alan, if you wouldn't mind adding some more details. There's also a Northern. If I click Northern Ireland, is it listening? It's probably listening to me, isn't it? Northern Ireland was a suggested search as well. No, I'm going to give up the hunt there. You're going to have to let me know. Look at that train go. Choo-choo. What we've got toads. Brilliant. We've got a toad emote. Fantastic. Let's spam the chat with these toad emotes. Why can't I see it? Where's it gone? Where's my toad gone? What's it called? What the bloody hell is it? Georgie March. Okay. How do I find it? There it is. Okay, I've got the toad. Wow. Look at those toads go. Fantastic. Hello, Tori. Welcome in. Good evening to you. Look at them go. Look at the toads. That's a good one. Why is it called Georgie? Is that, well, that might be the name of the toad. Is it a toad? It looks fairly toad-like, doesn't it? I must admit, I don't know scientifically what the difference is between a toad and a frog, but I would wager that that's a toad. Anyway, speaking of toads, we've got one of those in our Bog Squad. And speaking of Bog Squad, we should probably play the video game we're here to play, right? Probably. That's what we're here for. So enough mucking about. You're going to the toad zone. The toad zone. Yeah. Right, let's crack on. Monday. Started from Route 211. Max Potion was obtained. Maxwell Potion. Hupup was obtained. Ultra Ball was obtained. Red Shard was obtained. We defeated Golbat in the evening, and then we beat Jonah at Iron Ireland. Brilliant. Simon the Yorkshireman, 5 Stream Street. Good morning. Welcome in, Simon. Hope you're good. So we are with our best friend, who is healing us after every battle. And actually, it is time for more fucking faffing about, because I need to do a drawing, don't I? Last week I did... What did I do? I did a couple, because we had to do a reset. We had a crash. I've got a folder of them. Pokey art. I did a Trubbish, and then... Was the Trubbish last week? I did a Beedrill. I did a Beedrill and a Trubbish, I think. Everybody knows who that is. It's Big Dick B. So, our goal, I believe, is to get to the bottom of this section, and then there's members of Team Galactic. But we're running around fighting randoms, Jesus, for the sake of leveling up. And I can't remember where we got up to. We did most. We did most of our party, I think, are now level 50. Let's have a look. Captain Rose is out 45. Okay. Believe we have an EXP share going on as well to share the load. What am I doing? Magical? Yeah, Magical Leaf's fine. There we are. Ruined by a rubbish Trubbish, I know. Only a flying visit for now, as on my working way week commute at the minute. But I've got to say hi during my required stop. Hello. How you doing? I hope the week's going well for you. Can we have a Snorlax drawing, please? Apologies if it's already been done. It's not already been done, actually. So, yeah, we can definitely do that. We can definitely do that. A Snorlax? I think so. I support Snorlax. He is my spirit animal. Okay, it's a deal then. We will snore it up after we finish this this bout. I need to take stock of my party as well and see how everyone's getting on. James is going to file for gimmick infringement. James, last time he was round here, noticed that I had an identical Snorlax to the one that's in the background of his streaming setup. And I tell you what, it got his hackles up. He was very defensive. He was like, I thought they only made one Snorlax plushie, and he's in my living room. I was like, no, because he's in my living room too. But I don't show him off on stream. He's my secret Snorlax. So technically, we both got exactly the same plushie. Maybe if I go to James' house at some point, I'll put the second one next to it, and then he'll lose his mind. He'll lose his bloody mind. Easy peasy. Yeah, we're trying to level up Frogger as well, who it turns out was having a bit of a hard time in here. Right, let's see. Level 45, level 43, 50, 50, 50. Okay, I'll say we're most of the way there, considering we had to level up Jugson from like level 20 all the way up. We've done pretty well on that front. Gloopy Boy, the Stink, already there. Captain Rose, the perfect front woman for this job, given she is super effective against these stony boys and girls. So we'll stick it in fast forward in a minute, have a nice chat about vegan food. You know how it is. But for now, it's drawing time. Let's do a draw. Oh, fuck. In Kanto, there are only 2 Snorlaxes. That's true, actually. That is a good point. That is a great point I need to get out of this menu, otherwise it's going to get cross with me. Right, let me pull up a photo of a documentary photo of Snorlax. Should Snorlax be doing anything or just having a rest? Probably just having a... Oh, I've got one where it's waving. That's quite nice, isn't it? Let's do that one. Let's get a full view of this Snorlax. It's a green Snorlax. Is that a shiny one? I don't know. Open image in new tab. Show me my Snorlax. All right. Here we go. A lot has changed in the Stink Squad since my last visit because I have terrible memory for stream times and Twitch has been very much Twitch about everything recently. Can you reintroduce me to the squad? Gladly. So, from left to right, we've got Stink Wings there, the Crobat. Then we've got Captain Rose, the... Can't remember. Rosalia, maybe, is what it's called. We're on the hunt for an evolutionary stone for her. We've got Jugson. I was right. There we go. We've got Jugson, the Tentacruel. We've got Toxicroak. Is that the net? Anyway, we call it Frogger, and he's great. And then there's the Stink, our Gengar, and then we've got whatever that thing's called. I can't remember, but we of course call it. Shit, I can't remember. We of course call it Gloopy Boy. Of course, yeah. There we are. There we go. I remembered all the names apart from the one on the right. Drapion. Thank you. Thank you very much. So that's the Bog Squad. This is our finalized Bog Squad. Some of our MVPs are around us there. We've obviously got the most poisonous one here. Honklin is us. That's Ponglin. That is Ponglin. This is Pandlin. And then we've got Whoopi Golbat up there. And we've got Bollocks. We've got Wriggle Boy. We've got Wriggle Boy there hanging out because they've been sidelined, but unfortunately, unfortunately they can't be part of the party anymore. But they're still hanging around. They're with me in spirit. They're not dead. Krogunk is a cute little stinker. That teeth smile. I don't like his previous evolution. When you get him out in battle, he turns around and he pulls a cheeky little face, and it freaks me out and makes me worried about what he's going to do. Have sent you a screenshot of your Springwatch doppelganger on Blue Sky. Trillian Jones, thank you. Let's Am I going to be insulted by this? Probably not. It's blonde with a beard, isn't it? That's realistically... Okay, yeah, I sort of see it, yeah. It's sort of... If me and JD McDonough had a baby, I'll get the photo on screen. It's very much blonde man with beard, though. I'll say that much. Hang on. Here we go. He's definitely in better shape than me, I'll say that much. Right. Here he is. Apparently my Springwatch doppelganger. There. Yeah? Sort of. Blonde with beard. It's an easy shortcut. I'd say he looks more like me than some of the other people do that people say look like me. So there we are. Same guy. absolutely the same man. Trillian Jones, thank you very much for sharing that. That's now we know. Now we know. It's the same picture. Not as fast as you, that's true. Bet that guy couldn't break a treadmill by running too quick. Okay, let's get drawing now. Good morning, Dr. Doomgrumps. Welcome in. Again, I've got a minimal, I need to click into that. We've got a minimal canvas up here. And this is a big wide boy. Fortunately, he is sort of square shaped in his proportions. He's not like Big Dick B where he goes off at angles all over the place. So, blonde man with beard and hat. I know. Same guy. He looks like he's got mad hay fever. See, I don't get hay fever. I'm all right. I'm pretty lucky with allergies. I just need to commit. I just need to start drawing this thing. Maybe I start with the head. I'm going to put it up here. Get to listen to this lovely music. It's not a bum. It's not a bum. Right, and then there's a big flat bit there. He's got these big round ears. Yeah, that's good enough. It's not a bum. Okay, all right. It's not a bum. It's not a bum. All right? The bums have eyes. Once I add the eyes, it's all going to make sense. I think I've started too big as well. He's not going to fit. Or, big head, tiny body. How do we feel about that? Maybe half of him is just off screen. Then I need to do the feet. This is where we're... If I commit to the feet down here, then it's just a case of connecting the dots with the body. But the body needs to be like... I think we're going to go off screen. Let me dwell on this with a refreshing hit of crisp 42p Aldi sugar-free Red Thunder. Only 42p from Aldi, apparently, at some point. Maybe it's not anymore. Disgusting. Maybe the Snorlax just worked out. Yeah, how do you feel about Snorlax, but he's ripped? How's that sound? I can't draw that. Okay. Again, I'm sort of second guessing myself. I need to start up here. No. Beep. Hope you're enjoying this cave ambience. It's lovely, isn't it? Voodoo. Boo. Bear with me. Come on, gang. We can do this. Maybe just one big ab. Is that not what I've drawn? One massive ab. I think it might be time for feet. For now, let's draw the feet. There's a lot of detail in here actually that I'm just sort of trying to work out how to include. Right, that down there. Yeah, it's going to be proportionally. It's going to be a little bit upsetting, and I'm sorry about that. Oh fuck! All right. Okay. We've got. Yeah, bear with me. This may make sense in a minute. It's a bad claw. It's a bad claw. A foot. A foot. And foot. There we are. Listen, I warned you, okay? I'm doing my best. It will sort of come together in the end. It just might not be... It might not come together beautifully. This has come together Full stop. Okay. Right. Body sort of done. Okay, he's then got an arm going off down here. Do you see how many claws Snorlax has got? It's horrible. It's actually really scary. It's just got loads of like little razor sharp little pointers. There you go. Look at the state of this thing. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5's claws. I suppose that makes sense. 1, 2, 3. How do we feel about 4? Not even that. 4 claws. That's okay. And then we've got a couple of like lines here. Just some detail apparently. Just a couple of weird lines. And then we got our face. Those are meant to be teeth, but it looks like he's just going... I think I can get them better. Beep. Okay, how do we feel about that? The reference photo has shading. That is not something that I have the capacity for, but that is today's Snorlax. Certainly an attempt. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. You're being very kind. You always are. I feel I could have done a better job, but, you know, the tools I'm working with are limited. And this one is going to be called... as christened by Swarthy Mofo, that's a fucking Snorlax, that is. That's a fucking Snorlax. That is. There we go. Saved. This is the... I think I've managed to take a screenshot of every single piece of art we've done so far, including just the platitudes, you know, stink, stank, stunk. I didn't actually take a screenshot of our sort of rules, our manifesto that we did in one of the first episodes. I've got 10 works of art so far. Some definitely more, you know, labor intensive than others, but it's in there. So we'll chalk that up as a win. Now though, it's probably time to get to grinding, right? You guys ready to you guys ready to grind with me? Should we grind together? Let's do some grinding. I'm going to mute the game. We're going to stick on the pokey music and we are going to settle in and get some flipping stuff done. I'm serious. I will buy an art book. Okay, I will look into the practicalities of how that even... I might have to self-publish on Amazon or something. I don't know how to even put something like that into production. Regardless, the art continues. What's the collective noun for a group of grinders? I don't know. I'll leave that with you. You guys can work that out. Right, colouring pages. Yeah, could do colouring pages. That's true. Would still need to do a book, though, somehow. Buddy Games, welcome in. Good morning to you. Right, let's find our lovely music. Where are you? Music, I need you. There we are. Hello? It's muted. There we go. Even a digital version would be fine. I mean, I'd happily release it for free, digitally. If you guys want to, you know, if it's a physical thing, then it's going to need... The costs will accrue. Frog is level 43, brilliant. But certainly I can put out like a little PDF, a colouring PDF, and then maybe we can show it at the start of the next week's stream when people colour it in. It's a lovely idea. Will I do it? Possibly. I think we should wait until the end of this series, though. Self-destruct. Cowardly! Cowardly! Still got the XP for Frogger, though. We should wait until the end of this series because we will accrue, hopefully, quite a few pieces of art by the end. Do not feel pressured to do it. I'm just saying that there is interest. Well, it's noted. Thank you. It's good to know. And it's very flattering as well.
Since you've missed my resub alert, I'm gonna punish
What?
you with bits ban. Take this.
Did I? Oh, Alison, I did. I think I was drawing, wasn't I? Alison, I'm so sorry. Thank you very much for the bits. Flippin' heck. My apologies, sincerely. Let's do it again. Let's get this right. Thank you for the bits as well. Here we go. Alison, thank you so much for the resub. 13 months, wowzers. 13 months. Can't think of any funny and or appropriate jokes for the number 13. Can you help, please? But no, seriously, thank you for the amazing 13 months of thick and stinky entertainment, Ben. Sorry to disrupt the flow of the stream with this. Not at all. It is my pleasure to disrupt. It's not even a disruption. It's a pleasure. Thank you very much.
It's okay. I forgive.
I forgive. But do you forget? That's the question. Thank you very much, Alison. 13, unlucky for some, right? That's all I can think of for 13. 13 months of subscribing, unlucky for some. Or is it lucky? Could this be the greatest month we've ever had? Tell you what, we concluded the survival horror poll. There goes Lucario. Oh no, it's a wipeout. What happens now? Everything's fine. Okay, we're all right. Good thing we've got our best friend Lyle Levelle here, right? That's his name. I'm pretty confident. The poll went out last week to decide which survival horror game we're going to play, and I did decide to include the Dark Pictures games in the end. I subbed it for The Evil Within 2. I'm not really sure why I put that on there. I think I just heard they were pretty good and did it anyway. The winner was the Dark Pictures Anthology, which means next week we will be kicking things off. I'm not going to do a poll on this because I personally feel that even though the Dark Pictures Anthology is what was on the poll and what won, really to get the full picture of the Supermassive Games cinematic universe, what we should do is include Until Dawn, The Quarry, and the casting of Frank Stone. They were so memorable, that one. The full Dark Picture, thank you, exactly. So we should start at the beginning, given there are so many iconic moments, slightly wonky moments. It's just a prank hand in, Synthesis? Don't think so, that heals me. Get out of here. It does heal me, doesn't it? User restores its own HP? Get in the bin. No thanks. Give up. So, that's quite an intimidating set of games in that there's a lot of them, and this could feasibly take bloody ages. And I know that the poll was actually quite close in the end. Dead Space was on there, and that got pretty close. Silent Hill was quite close as well. And so, what I'm suggesting is that maybe we do a one-on-one-off kind of situation. We play through Until Dawn, then we do Dead Space, for example. Then we go back to the Dark Pictures, and we just sort of we flipped between different games with the through line being the Dark Pictures, so that we're not sat here playing Dark Pictures games all year, which I would love personally, but just for the sake of variety, you know, just for the sake of variety. The new Until Dawn or the PS4 version, though. I did think about this. I have the PS4 version of Until Dawn. They did do a remake. Don't know why. Don't really know what's different. Certainly something I could look into acquiring. For sure, if we wanted to go remake. Because I've not played the remake. It would mean new trophies for this guy. So perhaps that's it. Can we have the PS1 version of Until Dawn? I'll look into that as well. I'm sure it exists. Blocky Hayden Panettiere. It'll be magical. So yeah, that's where we are. We've got, per the calendar experts, it turns out there are actually 2 additional days in May, which takes us through to tomorrow. So we've got our MMO, and we're not going to do that for the full 3 hours because, my goodness, if there's something I've learned from May this month is that one game for a whole stream is actually really hard work. So we're gonna have a few different things that we go between tomorrow, as well as the horse MMO that we'll be playing. So that's if the horse MMO even works. Suggestion, I think Crobat will have the hardest time leveling up here, so it might be worth moving the EXP share to Stinkwings. Okay, I hear that, and I will do it. Just discovered you can make custom advent calendars with Vistaprint. Ben XT advent calendars when? Oh my god. I wouldn't be able to sell them, though, is the thing, right? Does Vistaprint let you have a little store to sell stuff on? Man, horse MMO runs like ass. Brilliant. See, this is why committing to 3 hours of it might be a mistake. How is The Legend of Kimori? Firstly, we discovered that it's not pronounced Kimori, and they only said it once, about 2 hours in. It showed a lot of promise, but it was quite repetitive, and we quickly ran out of things to do. So hopefully once they start adding story content, that game's really going to come into its own. But for now, it was sort of promising, but a challenging 3 hours, that's for sure. And then coupled with the unavoidable, inescapable heat, we wrapped things up a little earlier last week. Collected a lot of poo, yeah. I played a couple of minutes of the horse MMO when you first mentioned it at the start of May. It does at least launch and control. Brilliant. That's all we need, right? So yeah, we'll do a bit of that tomorrow. Try and sort of divvy up the stream to keep the variety alive, as I know these horse games often, right? Not the best, which is weird. Oh, I didn't change the EXP share, even though I just said I would. Sorry. Got me talking, got me monologuing about horses, didn't you? That's what you did. Lucario, I'm going to need you to do some heavy lifting here, my dude. Oh, we're hurting ourselves in confusion. There we go. We're getting through it. A BenXD advent calendar would have the terrible Kinnerton chocolate, though, to complete the story. God, it would, wouldn't it? It would have to. Couldn't not. Monday is Vegan Food Talk Day. Sorry, you are right. Let's talk about vegan. Yes? Good words, me. I went to a vegan barbecue on Saturday, and it was fucking lovely. We had corn, there was potato salad, there were gigantic baked potatoes, lots of Beyond Burgers. We had the chicken, the fake sort of chicken on a skewer. There were kebabs, by which I mean, you know, like a long metal stick with loads of veg on it. Lovely. Lovely. Corn, not corn. No, as far as I'm aware, there was no corn there. Stink wings. Here you go, buddy. Enjoy. Oh, I went too fast. Oh, no. No, I did go too fast. Right, item, give. EXP share, that's what I want to give. There we go. Some corn is vegan. Some is not, though, which takes me by surprise every time. Like, the corn nuggets have egg in, so they're just veggie. It's sneaky. You have to keep your eyes peeled. There we go. Do not self-destruct, please. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Level 44 for stink wings. Very nice. You definitely can't call it shitkin. No, you can't. Also, development on the Goujon saga, still not available as far as I can tell. Still not available. Are there any nice vegan food places around the Cluny? I'm not vegan, but do enjoy an occasional vegan burger. Directly next to the Cluny, there is a pub called the Ship Inn. And I think, if it's not entirely, certainly a large part of their menu is plant-based. I remember going there with Peter and Mikey many years ago now, and we had a vegan, like, fish and chips thing, and it was really tasty. There are some good vegan takeaways. I couldn't tell you about places where you could go just to have vegan food, though, necessarily. In the center of town, there's what's it called? There's a plant-based cafe in the center of town near the train station that's really nice. I can't remember what it's called. I'm hoping that my researcher will let me know momentarily what it's called. That's good. Would recommend stop it if you're coming into the city and you want to sample that. The tree rooms, I'm not sure. It's similar. It's definitely got sort of a tree sort of design in there. It's very leafy. Lots of fake leaves all over the wall. Supernatural. There we are. Great name as well. There's the Drinks Fairy. Thank you, the Drinks Fairy. Supernatural is a good calf. Would recommend. It's nice. Haven't heard anything from Mikey since forever. Is he still farting? Definitely farting. I spoke to Mikey on Friday, and I'm speaking to him again tonight. He is well. He's just had an extremely busy period at work, so he's been out of commission for a little while, but hopefully we'll be hearing a bit more from him now. So, there we are. Vegan for health, ethics, bit of both, none of the above. Well, the woman whom I love and whom I am engaged to marry, to wed, is vegan, which sort of necessitates, obviously, a certain level of plant-based consumption in this household. But also, very handily, it's pretty bloody lovely. Delicious. Obviously, the ethical side of things is a big bonus. Yeah. It's very much convenient, certainly in this household, to eat the same meals logically. So I eat a lot of plant-based stuff now, but I will still treat myself to non-vegan stuff. You know, I do love cheese that upsets my stomach. That's what I live for. That is one thing, though, I will say about eating predominantly a plant-based diet. You can still get an upset tum-tum, of course. Depends on what you're dealing with, your internal plumbing and so forth. But not had food poisoning from vegan food yet, knock on wood. So that's nice. That's a lovely benefit. Yes, sorry, the Drinks Fairy. What have you suggested there is another great suggestion. The Tanner's Arms near the Clooney had a bunch of vegan options. Yes, that was... you did mention that, actually. I remember her telling me. Haze. That doesn't sound good. Do we want haze? I'm assuming no. The Tree Rooms is flipping amazing. Fully vegan place in town, and they blew mine and my partner's mind with their dippy egg. Oh, wow. A vegan egg can be a bit tricky to... Wow, just an egg can be tricky to recreate, can't it? Certainly an omelette-y kind of structure is recreatable. Scrambled tofu is a thing. Flavoring is there, but yeah, we do not want haze. Okay, we'll give up on haze then. Carry on. Do continue, Captain Rose. So there's the vegan talk. What did I have yesterday? Oh yes, for lunch, I took a leftover Beyond Burger in a bit of self-inflicted soggy bread because I put a piece of tomato in there. Foolish, rookie error. Stuck it in the fridge. Slight sog on the bun, but that's all right. His is my favourite Worst Games Ever episode. Is it really? At some point, I really need to stream that whole game. I was talking to Ben about doing that at some point, maybe just for a laugh. Well, for charity and for a laugh. So had that for lunch yesterday. And then what did I had some ramen for tea, and that was well nice. It had Thai red curry paste in it, and it blew my bloody head off. It was spicy. It's nice though, really good. Okay, we're getting there. Sorry, turning our attention back to the game. We are getting there. We're closing in. Forgot about your friend Ben for a second. I thought you were talking to yourself. Yeah, I spoke to Ben, me. Oh dear. Right, still going. I think you should play all the Free Radical Design games in order of release. Well, this is... No, firstly, no. There's one, isn't there? There's a Free Radical Design game that someone brought up, it felt like every single week, and I've forgotten what it's called, and I'd never played it before. It's meant to be quite good on PS2. Not Time Splitters. But Peter and I were talking about if in the Patreon poll, Second Sight, was it you by any chance, Techiweo? Were you the one? If the Patreon poll for what we should play in our monthly Worst Games Ever streams had come back with a different co-op game, which never fucking wins, because everyone votes for speedrun every single time, we were going to go through the sort of the fan remake of Time Splitters 1, which is fully co-op online, called Project Rewind. Very impressed by that. I played through it with a friend of mine shortly after it came out, and you can do it in a couple of hours. There aren't that many levels. It's a very simple game. Time Splitters 2, it is not. But yeah, that's probably the closest we're going to get, anytime soon at least, to playing a Free Radical game, assuming that wins the poll. Do it anyway. We can just pretend it won. We did a psychic poll with our minds, and everyone said they wanted to see Project Rewind. Everyone. Especially everyone's pets. Huge fans. Huge fans of that. I'm so sorry I ever requested speedrunning. I didn't know. Hey, it's good fun. I do enjoy it. It's just a difficult thread sometimes to I can't remember the rest of that idiom. It's difficult. It's difficult sometimes to find a game that we've played before that has a speed run. Well, actually, it's not really about the speed run. I suppose it's just how quickly you can finish the game. Like, sort of what the average time to beat is. Because we're not going to be phasing through walls or doing speedrun hacks or anything like that. We sort of just need to find a game that you can finish in like an hour and a half. And difficult needle to thread. That's what I was trying to say. So there's a lot of worse games we've played before. Ones that you can finish in an hour and a half, there aren't that many. So the more speedruns we do, the fewer of those exist. So it may well be that the speedrun option disappears for a little bit. Again, while we reassess. But certainly we can do revisits to classic worst games ever games, because those are always fun. We can always do that. Dun, dun. Have I played Hidden Agenda? I love Hidden Agenda. I feel like I'm the only person on this planet who loves it. I've still got the app installed on my phone because it's been delisted from the Apple Store. And I must have played it about 24 times. So particularly with my family, we always used to play it. I'm a big fan of that game, and I will never forgive PlayStation for what they've done to the PlayLink series of games where you used your phone as a controller, because I fucking loved those games. I mean, not all of them are good. A lot of them are crap party games, but some of them are really good. And they're rendered almost unplayable now. Almost unplayable. But yeah, could be one for stream. I don't know if you can play it on your own. If you can, then yeah, we'll do that. If not, I might need assistance, mightn't I? Could you just make it a yearly thing? The annual Worst Games Ever speedrun event? Possibly. I don't want to not do any more because I do enjoy them. Like, it's really fun. It's just difficult to find a game you can finish in 2 hours. That's really what it comes down to. If we did make it an annual thing, or like a once every 6 months kind of deal, then we could go for longer. You know, we could make it an actual event where it's sort of like, we're going to stream for several hours today. But the practicality is that we fit the Worst Games Ever stream in around my streaming schedule, around Peter's streaming schedule, around Peter's shooting schedule, around my recording and editing schedule and stuff like that. So it would need to be planned in advance, kind of deal. Hit the desk just thinking about it. What are we up to now? 49. The time is flying. You sly dogs, you got me monologuing. Again. It's not hard. But you did it. Somehow. WGDQ, worst games done quick. But really, it's one game over the course of a day that we just finish. Like, how many games have we played where the science fact pops up and there's not a speedrun for it? We are the pioneer of so many speedrun categories that we no longer hold the record in, because we were the brave souls to tackle it first. And realistically, what speedrun meant was just finish it. And so we set a crap time that anyone could beat. We definitely do that again, you know? We just recorded a couple of episodes on Sunday that didn't have speedruns. So, there we go. Peter's peeping schedule? Possibly. I don't know what he gets up to. Peeping out all them castles, you know what I mean? I ate some not vegan food yesterday, but it was great. I'm sorry, Vegan Monday. That's okay, you're allowed. You're allowed. I ate some great... What was the last non-vegan food I ate? Definitely a few times last week. I can't remember what. Probably chicken, veg, and rice. Delicious. Now, a good portion of that is vegan. You will never guess what the non-vegan part of chicken, veg, and rice is. Dead. Okay, Stinkwings, you want to go? Get in there. Poison Fang, go! Terrible. Although, Stinkwings does have the power of friendship, and as we know, the power of friendship conquers all. Easy peasy. There we are. right. You're right. And, yeah, the word and is not vegan. You're not allowed to say it. Because it's full of A and D. Which is, of course, an animal byproduct. A lot of people don't know that. So you got to be really careful. Be really careful. Level 50! We did it! Which means it's time to get the frog out here. And I think this is going to end pretty poorly. We missed. Yeah, great job. Really good job, Frogger. Good job. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Should probably do a save before we continue. But this is the last stretch. And then I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we might only have maybe one more grinding session in us during the course of this stream playthrough. Maybe, right? I don't know what level the Elite Four are, but I'm hoping, you know, a full party that's in the 50s will probably be all right for a good chunk of the next portion of the game, at least. Maybe. Did I save it just then? I don't know what's going on with my brain this morning. Crikey. Mud bomb at Graveler, yeah? Missed. Brilliant. And it's self-destructed. Fantastic. Killed Golbat, though, so that worked out, didn't it? Right, let's try this again, Frogger. Go. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Elite 4 levels average are 124. Thank you. So like I said, only one more grinding session. It's going to take 7 streams, but also, I've been thinking a lot about it. And I might regret this, and if I walk it back, you can be cross with me. You can call me a stinky liar boy. But our next Pokemon adventure will be a Nuzlocke. I've had a think. It's time. It's time to return to the pain. So that's what we're doing. That is what I have emotionally accepted in my heart. It's time. Why are you doing this to yourself? Funny. Yeah, I know. I think I need to approach this with a far less... I got so invested last time, and I know that's the whole point, right? But I would beat myself up so bad about members of the party dying. And I would feel so awful. And I feel like I just sort of need a sort of sociopathic kind of arm's length approach to our party this time around. It's not going to happen. I'm going to get super invested again. I'm going to get super invested and very sad. But I think it's time to play a Switch game as well. And I have Pokemon Sword. It might be Shield. I can't remember which one. Might be Shield. And I think maybe, having only ever I did one stream in that for TripleJump, and then other things were coming out and I got distracted. Never went back to it. So I've barely played any of Pokemon Sword and or Shield. So maybe that will be our next Nuzlocke. I'm not going to know who any of the Pokemon are. And yeah, I'm good. I think it's time. I think it's time to return. So that is my thought process, and I do hope you will join me for that adventure when we get there. We've got plenty of time with our stinky friends still to go, so we can have a nice time. And then we can, you'll enjoy the Britishness of it. We can call blimey for God's sake our way through Pokemon Sword, Shield. So that's where my head's at. And no poll this time. I think that's what I want to do. Because I know if it was an option, people would probably vote for it anyway. So, and it'd be nice to play a game on Switch too. That'd be fun. Problem is we won't be able to cheat, by which I mean I think I might need to be less hard on myself about the approach that Nuzlockers have to things that were mentioned several times during the last Nuzlocke, i.e. if you get catch a new party member to replace one that's died, that you can. It's a common practice to use rare candies to just level them up to sort of roughly the right area, so you don't have to spend a million hours grinding. We didn't do that at all in the Heart Gold Nuzlocke. Would love to adopt that approach perhaps in future Nuzlockes, including the next one. But I don't think I can do that on a vanilla Switch, can I? I don't think I can cheat those in. So that's probably not going to work. In all honesty, Sword Shield is kind of easy. Now you say that. Don't you fill me with hope. Don't give me hope, please. It's going to be very tricky to Nuzlocke those games with some of the mechanics in those, but I wish you luck. Okay, well, maybe I need to do a bit more research then. That's where I'd like to do a Nuzlocke at least. But if it's going to be too much of a faff or just not possible, then maybe we'll have to look elsewhere. Next game, all bronze or run. You can PKE hack Switch game. Hell yeah. Can you actually? How does that work? Because I have it digitally and I don't know if I need to buy any. Do I need to hack my Switch? I don't know if I want to. Why did I use Rock Tomb? I don't know if I want to hack my Switch necessarily. I know you can. Switch emulation is a thing you can do, right? But you shouldn't. You shouldn't. But we'll never tell. Leave it with me. That's where my mind's at. As I said, I'll need to do some research. Work out what's going on. Illegal, you'll go to hell. Yeah, it's Nintendo. They're all easy kids games, right? Easy. Yeah, easy. There's only a million different types of Pokemon, and if you don't know them by heart, people call you names. Adults. Flipping grown adults get cross at you. It's true. It's actually true. Man, we've basically run a trench into this cave here, going left and right over and over again. There's a ROM hack demake of Sword and Shield in a GBA style. Is there? That's awesome. That's so cool. Oh, people are so clever. I hear Leon the Unbeatable Champion has a Charizard. Cool. That'll be fun. But Ben, didn't you buy an official hacked version of the game on your holiday in Japan? An official hacked version? Firstly, I don't know that I even went to Japan, so that's hearsay. And secondly, I'm not really sure what you mean. Oh, I'm getting hurt in confusion. It's a disaster out here. Frogger's having a horrible time. Come on, you got this, buddy. Throw a pebble at that Charizard. I threw a pebble at that Charizard. It died instantly. If you say so. That gives me hope for the ROM hack. Hacked personally by John Nintendo. My uncle works for Nintendo. You might have heard of him. He's called John. There we go. Come on. We're getting there. We've nearly got Stinkwings to 50 and then there'll be none of this EXP share bollocks. You ready to go? Look at that cheeky little Snorlax. In hindsight, I think I made his ears a bit too big. The scaling's all off. I wouldn't get a very good mark in GCSE art, would I? But the effort was there. Where are we up to now anyway with Stinkwings? I should probably go and check. We'll see. We'll see how we're getting on. Right, Lucaria, if you could just like one-shot Golbat, that'd be really handy, but you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. And you don't need to learn the type chart since it's all in the game. Oh, thank God. Yes, this is the point where the game started throwing people like me a fucking bone, and they tell you if your move is strong or weak against a Pokemon. Thank God. 49. Okay, we are so close. And then we're going to stop Team Galactic, guys, I swear. They don't know what's going to have hit them. A load of level 40 Pokemon walked into a cave, and then these just huge, roided out, stinky Bog Squad roll round the corner, demolish them. Mud Bomb, go. Oh, alright. Dick move. So only Stinkwings gets the XP. Fine. Never mind. What if we did a Nuzlocke in Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu? That would be almost impossible to lose, right? Right? Now that is a baby game. I would lose so many Pokemon in that. I would love to do a Nuzlocke. I know Andrew's doing one at the moment, isn't he? In Fire Red. Not necessarily in Fire Red, but certainly some sort of Kanto playthrough would be nice. Then none of you can get cross at me for only catching Kanto Pokemon, because they're the only ones I've got access to. Bog in many Slavic languages means God. A holy team. Yes. Easy to say. The problem with Sword and Shield is that Nintendo had run out of Pokemon and made most of them up. So they're all fake is what you're telling me. And how is that different from this game, sorry? I mean, in Let's Go, you have to catch Pokemon to get any experience, so I think it's a modified Nuzlocke rule set there anyway. There you go. What if we did a brutal playthrough of the easiest Pokemon game ever released? Right, Stinkwings. Here's your barb back. Your poisson. I think I mentioned this previously, but if you want a one-stream break, I have a ROM hack I think you get a kick out of. So is it like one and done? Is it like a few hours long? How does that work? I'm definitely interested. And I'd like to think I said I was interested at the time, but here's the thing, probably forgot. Sounds like me. Yeah, we're all good. Just Frogger now. Let's save it again. Let's be safe. Yes, but by all means, describe it. Give me a name. I'll open a new tab and I will search it and I'll save it. I'll save what do they call it? A bookmark?
Ben Potter is the Pokemon Master.
That's right. You heard it here first. Literally nobody has ever used those words to describe me before, but I'll take it. Thank you, Stephen. Pokemon Master? There's a lot of evidence to the contrary, but I appreciate it. Got to keep my spirits high while I'm losing all the time. Immediately to level 48. Brilliant stuff. Self-destruction. Frogger survives. Lucario survives. Best of friends. Alan Hasley, 11 months. Thank you so much. We have left a grim trail of pebbles in our wake. Yeah. There's so many deceased gravelers here. And onyxes. Steelixes. I thought you were going to call me a liar again. I mean, you technically were lying. You are a liar. Oh, I paused the game. L2 on my controller pauses it, which always scares me. I think Nintendo actually hired people as Pokemon Masters. Did they? This feels like something they would do. Probably. Hiya! Excellent. They'll use those onyx and graveler bones to make the pathways between towns. Oh no, the creepypasta. Horrific. Probably true though. I think it's for research on ecology or something. Is it really? Are you telling the truth? Are you doing a truth to me? What is for lunch? Vegan katsu in this house. Oh, that sounds lovely. Where do you source your cats from? I've been trying to find a good cat guy for ages, but no one returns my calls. They call me a monster. I think I'm having some ramen today. And that'll be lovely. You never met me, but I never tell lies. Yeah, you definitely weren't telling lies earlier. About the average Pokemon League level of 127 or whatever it was. Sludge Bomb sounds nice. Oh yeah, that sounds real stinky. Let's have a look at that. Whoa! 90 power. The user attacks by hurling filthy sludge at the foe. It may also poison the target. No, don't. No, do not give up. Don't give up. Oh, sure, crikey. Right, what are we replacing? Rock Tomb, Break, Mud Bomb, or Poison Jab? Probably Poison Jab, right? If we want to keep a bit of variety in our move set. I shall await your consensus. Finally, a good poison move. It's been 83 years. Rock Tomb, no, it's a special attack. Frogger's a physical attacker. Is it still not good though? Toxic Rogue has higher physical attack, but depends what the power of Poison Jab is. Poison Jab is 80, actually, so there's not a huge difference. And we get 20 of those. Not for Frogger, no. I feel like there's going to be real discourse here and exchanging of ideas and principles among the Pokemon Council there. Not worth the swap because Frogger has higher physical attack. Okay, so this is one of those cases where it's not just about power being higher. It's about swapping. What was that? The ground move. Mud Bomb is 65-85. Teach Frogger Tackle instead. Now that's advice that I can get behind. Yes. YOLO, drop Rock Tomb for a stink move. I'm inclined to agree, actually. If this were a nuzz, if we were nuzzing it up right now, your advice is absolutely salient, and I would listen to it because you are 100% correct. But perhaps for the purpose of dongening it down, yeah, you heard me. For the purpose of bogging it down and stinking it up, maybe we do double down on Poisson moves here today. You can't do a Sting Run and not have Sludge Bomb. Exactly, yeah. I think that's it. Frogger's attack stat is 106. Special attack is 86. You're absolutely right, not disputing that. We are going to make a tactically poor decision here. It is acknowledged. You are correct in suggesting that perhaps this is not the best idea. But it is stink time, unfortunately. I would get rid of the ground. We already have Wobble. We do. Yeah, Mud Bomb might be the one to go. Yeah. All right. I'm glad we could talk this through, everybody. Thank you for your advice. I appreciate you as always. It is time for more stink. Ben is having a strong, probably all those fumes. What fumes? The stink fumes? Yeah. Oh, we were losing our minds yesterday while recording Worst Games episodes. We think it was because Sludge Bomb, it's not very effective. See, I did have a super effective move a minute ago, and now I don't. Oh, well, we won't be here for much longer, hopefully. That's better. No, I lied. We're okay. We've got Brick Break. We think they were they. Who are they? The Wizards. We think the Wizards were. They're starting to clear out our usual studio because that space is no longer going to be used anymore. And we think they were stripping the walls with maybe some solvent-based chemicals and things like that because we were in there for several hours, and the longer we were in there, it might have just been us going stir crazy, quite frankly, but we felt really weird. The final recording is particularly weird. So, yeah, double dosage of fumes. Fumes yesterday in the studio, and fumes today from the Bog Squad. So, there we are. It's good coverage depending on the Pokemon you want to use a poison move against. So, there you go. There's a couple of ROM hacks. One is a few hours long with a slightly different feel. Pokemon Spin, Spin, Spin. The other is a lot longer than one stream and good fun, but I think it might try your patience after more than a few hours. Celia's stupid ROM hack. Okay, I love the name. I'll make a note of those now. Thank you very much for the suggestion. Pokemon Spin, Spin, Spin. Pokemon Celia's stupid ROM hack. Okay. Yeah, one of the top results for the stupid ROM hack is walkthrough. So perhaps I too would be in need of that. Oh dear. Right. Okay, cool. Lovely suggestion. Thank you very much. I've made a note of those. Hopefully we can visit those in the future. I'll save those to my web browser. Right, come on, Frogger. You are the last standout here. in terms of leveling up. Not Rock Tomb, you stinker. Don't do that. Poison Jab's even worse. Good thing Lucario. Oh, we've done it. Praise be to Bog. Praise be to Bog, everyone. We have successfully done a level. Go us. Thank you for bearing with me. Appreciate this was a lot of bump and grind here. We'll save it again for safety. But we are officially ready to move on. Everyone is level 50 now. Good stuff all round. Yes. Sorry, didn't say yes. Dun 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 dun. Bling. Excellent. Okay, how do I get out is the next question. There's Team Galactic. Right, we're officially on the right path. Feels so slow once we stop grinding. This is the issue I have every single time I play Pokemon recreationally, is where is the fast forward button? Where is it? So down one floor, then back up for the item to evolve Captain Rose. Hell yes, it is finally time. Can't even be asked. Don't even need to do it anymore. Is Stinkwings level 50? Sure is. Slowly leveling up in the background. Look at that. She's ready. Jogson. Gonna put you out first, my friend. The only one not holding an item. That's not true. Captain Rose, did you have an item that you were holding at some point? Let's have a look. Do I have anything that would be remotely helpful for you? Probably not. You want to just be best friends? Comforting chime? Comforting chime? Yeah? No? No, nothing for you, I'm afraid, unless you want to hold on to some honey. Screw that. Love that look of the whole party at the same high level. I know. Represents all our hard work, that. Thank you for the patience. I hope the conversation has been suitably stimulating, given that we've essentially been doing the same thing for, including last week's stream, about 2.5 hours. I get it now. You're responsible for agitating the Pokemon. I don't care what good reason you may have, but I don't want you bringing any trouble into the mine. We're Team Galactic. We'll take all the Pokemon we want. Isn't that right, partner? You said it, brother, so that's what we're gonna do. We're abducting all the Pokemon from this rusted out Iron Island. To share in all the joys and all the sorrows. That is how all the trainers and Pokemon live in Sinnoh. I won't allow anyone to defy that code of ethics. Come on, Honklin. This is one battle we can't lose. Don't worry, Lyle Levelle. Best friend Lyle Levelle. We're going to do this thing. Nice hat, though. If we win, can I have it, please? He does look a bit like a Bloodborne character in that hat. Right. We've got a Glameow. We've got a Zubat. Where are my types? I've got my type chart open. Don't worry, it's not going to help me because I don't know what Glameow is. Is Glameow normal? What is Glameow, do we think? What is it? Zubat is poison flying, presumably. Which I can't really do an awful lot about. Can't really do anything, to be honest. So maybe we just... we're going to surf everyone. Maybe we just do a water pulse at... Oh, fuck it. You know, we're stronger than them anyway. We'll just hope Stab carries us here. Yeah, good enough. His hat looks quick, doesn't it? You see, it looks a bit like an early Batmobile. You know? The big fins on the side. Lucario's got that special damage. Super effective. XP for Jugson. Good. What we got next? Houndour. Oh, well, this is perfect. I went to school with Luke Ario. Oh, look at him. Here he is. Weird little guy. We've got one of him. Right, Water Pulse. Let's take out Houndour. Sorry. It's a Game of Thrones character, isn't it? Hound the Door. Rubbish. All right. Lucario, you're just gonna fight the fighting type, yeah? Cool. Decent damage. Don't die on me, Lucario. Apparently, you're the only Pokemon that Lyle has. Let's go for another water pulse. Let's just blast our way through here with stab. Brute force. Don't like the noises it makes. Upsetting. Hello, C Plummy. How are you? We are taking care of Team Galactic, and then we're on the hunt for an evolutionary stone. Ben, Lyle is our friend. Be nice. Sorry. You're right. Lyle, I appreciate you healing us, but you could have been better. I'm also going to kill Lucario now, so apologies about that. Unfortunately, there was just no avoiding it. Lucario should have gotten out of the pool. Oh, sorry, bud. That's unfortunate. That's fine. Come on. Oh, yeah. That's a powerful Jugson. That's a mighty fine Jugson. An extra 50's worth of surf there. Beaten. Easy. I want to cry. My heart is shattered. They're too rough to handle. I couldn't read it in time. Never mind. Stop! I said stop! Your combination is so sick. The both of you and your Pokemon. Let's beat it, partner. You said it, brother. We don't even know what Team Galactic's big plan is anyway. Oh. Thanks. You really helped me out. Listen, I have a Pokemon egg here. Is it Togepi? You can just tell me now. Please just tell me. Would you take it with you? Thank you. But you don't have room to take another Pokemon. All right, then. I'll wait here for you. Well, you're going to be waiting a while. So, see ya. Okay, so down a level. And then up a level. Ben, do your shoulders ever get sore with those Pokemon sitting there? No, just really strong, me. Strong shoulders, strong back. I'm fine. I'll carry them forever if I have to. Is that our stone right there, maybe? I don't actually know what I'm doing in here now. It's, oh. Oh. If you're curious, the egg is Riolu. Did I pronounce that right? Which evolves into Lucario. Ah! Don't want it. Does it smell? Presumably, it is an egg. It is an egg. Okay. Are we ready, everybody? Thank you, though, Chris, for letting me know. At least it's not Togepi, right? Final evolution time! The Bog Squad is going to hit its final form. I don't even know what this evolves into. I've definitely looked it up before and forgotten. Here we go. Captain Rose is evolving. She's beautiful. Your Captain Rose evolved into Roserade. Come on, we did it. Hell yeah. Is there an appropriately nice stat boost that comes with that? Look at it. Yeah, exactly. Look at that hair, the quiff. Fantastic. Item, Big Root. Oh, when it evolved, did it just... Oh, no, that's fine. Did it give itself an item? What's Big Root? Did Captain Rose always have Big Root? I didn't think she did. Did she just evolve and spawn with Big Root? Is that something? What is that? How's she done that? I don't remember her having an item, but maybe she did. No idea. Right, let's update our thing. Our Bog Squad is complete. Roserade is my favourite fizzy drink. I was thinking exactly the same thing. Super Sim. Delicious, refreshing Roserade on a lovely day like this. It's not actually that lovely. It's raining today. No, she had it before. Okay. Sad. Part of me had hoped that she'd suddenly spawned a big twig in. Big twig. Right. What number are you? You are number 315. So logically, I need to look for 316. Not in the Ben XT folder, though. You're going to go in the Pokemon folder. Sprites. Platinum. 0316. Oh no, where is it? It's not there. Why is it not in my list of sprites? 316 for me is like a weird little guy. It's number 407. Oh. Okay, thank you. Oh man, it all just makes perfect sense, doesn't it, this video game? Right. Thank God you guys are here. There she is. Whoa! Too big. Scary. Scary big, actually. There we are. Let's just move you into the right position. Oh, sorry. Let's move you into the right position there. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm trying to delete the previous incarnation. Just pressed end and went all the way down to the bottom of the list. There we go. Our Bog Squad is complete. Complete. What's the... Oh. Oh, yeah, she won a ribbon, didn't she? I can't click on it. What is it? You gonna tell me what it is? She's officially an award-winning plant. Hell yeah, we've bloody done it, guys. We've pissing done it. Get your mouse off screen. There we go. Brilliant. Right, what the hell do I do now? Why are we even here? Was it just to get that stone? This is a bit of an ominous room, isn't it? Bit of a scary space in here. Let's just leave that alone. Not going into a single battle on that side. Were we passing through? Oh, this just goes around to the front again. Oh, okay. And now we're back. We've done it. Full lap. Lovely. Fentiman's Roserade. Would mix it with vodka any day. Mm-mm. So we're going back now. We're just going to go fight some gyms. Take me back. Jesus, the speed. Entering warp speed. Take her to the Village Fate allotment contest. I won a few things at the Village Fate growing up. I've still got one of them. Because my parents wouldn't throw it away. And then they said, you need to take this now. You can't throw it away. You need to take this. Why do I want this? It's a plane. I made a plane for a model making contest for would have been like under 7s, maybe under 8s. So I was very young. And it's literally just a fence post that's been sawed and then painted green and has had stickers put on it. And it's like a little biplane thing with a little fin and a little bit at the back there. I won like £2.50. It was huge. Absolutely massive day for me. Incredible. Anyway, so maybe Delicious Roserays, Captain Rose, could also win me £2.50 at the local Village Fate. Never know. Worth a try. Canalave City Pokemon Gym Leader Byron. Right, what kind of Pokemon does Byron have? Hey there, champ to beat. Gym Leader here uses Steel-type Pokemon. Steel-type Pokemon have high defense, so you'd have to hit them hard. Alright. Steel. Weak to Fire, Punch, and Wobble. Brilliant. We will be sorted, won't we? Do Fates still do tombolas? I feel my life is missing more tombolas. Definitely used to. I haven't been to a Village Fate in a long time now. It feels like, weirdly, perhaps it's just our ever-shifting and delightful political landscape, but it feels like a Village Fate might be a little scary these days. I'd like to think not, but certainly it wouldn't be how I would remember it in the halcyon days of being 7 years old, I'm sure. This gym, this one has many Bronzors. Oh no, not Bronzors. Okay, so we want to get some punching done. And what we got here? Brick Break. That's the only fighting move we've got, I think. So maybe we just punch our way through this gym. Let's see how we get on. It looks quite simple. Oh no, it does have a gimmick. Look at this stuff. Weird things in it. Punching is not good against Bronzors. Brilliant. Okay. Steel represents an unbending spirit. If one refuses to accept defeat, the path to victory reveals itself. Got any fire? You know I don't have any fire. Of course I don't. I'd love it, but we don't have that. Black Belt Ricky is here. He's got Steelix though, so that's it. No Bronzor yet. I think we were having this discussion last time that the Stink, our Gengar, can learn Fire Punch maybe or something like that, but we need the appropriate coloured shards to be able to learn it. Maybe misremembering that. But I've been saying for weeks now, we should try going underground again. We should try going on a little mining adventure, see if we can get some more stuff. And I haven't done it. So perhaps today is the day to do it. I'm being taunted, which Frogger has fallen for. Hook, line, and sinker. You just do a sludge bomb. Go on. Stink him out. Oh, for God's sake. Immune to stink? This is outrageous. What a terrible day. Wasting time some more. Thank you so much for the resub. 8 months. I hope you're well. Good afternoon to you. Just had to check the time there. Good afternoon. Okay, Black Belt Ricky is down. I never gave up, but still I failed to win. Sometimes it be like that. That's okay. What is that? What is that? Just a little divot. Okay. Oh! All right. Okay, cool. Well, this is quite the thing, isn't it? Okay. Let's head outside then and try and mine. Let's give it a go. Here will probably be our best bet, maybe. Where are we? Key items. Explorer kit, that's the one. Right, here we go. Launch my DS wireless communications. Go on. Have we had a Pocket Pack completion update today? No, actually we haven't. I have been sharing my cards like a mad thing. As much as I can. I've now reached the point where I can't share with a lot of people on my friends list because I do not have the cards they need. But people have very kindly shared and traded back with me. And I am... Where are we? I'm getting there is the answer. Where are we? I'm 69. Nice. Out of 74. Oh, and we got shinies. Okay, this does seem to be working now. Good. I'm 69 out of 74. So I'm closing in. And I think someone is trying to trade with me now. Actually, let's have a look. Who's this? I'm really sorry if I don't have a card you're after. It's P47 Mulf. Oh, you're trying to send me a Dratini. Thank you very much, Paul. I'm going to decline that. I said Paul. I don't even know if that is your name. We have Paul Painting Plastic, and I think I'm just combining you in my head. I'm going to terminate that trade just because I'd rather keep those channels open for now for the new cards. Once I've completed this set, send me those dragons. You go for it. But we'll keep lines clear until I've amassed my weird new friends. But thank you very much, though. I do appreciate it. 68 out of 74. Nice. Do we know? Has anyone completed it yet from our community? Do we know? So we are after a handful of blue shards, I think, weren't we? Where is it? Like here? And then I need to click. No? Oh, it's moved. Oh, there it is. No? Is it moved again? Oh, there we are. The wall is bulging slightly. Try digging into it. Here we go. 70 out of 74. Nice. Good morning, Ben. Just waking up this morning to check on your notification on YouTube. You're hosting at SGF? I am. Summer Game Fest is taking place in this room this year. I'm hosting the entire thing. I can't remember how to play this. Right, I think I've just got to... Yeah, that's a shape, isn't it? Or do I only want the coloured ones? Is that what I'm going for? That's the priority, right? Yeah, I want these. Okay, cool. Got it. But no, just for clarification, anyone who missed me talking about this week's streams earlier on, I am not doing reactions for Summer Game Fest this year on this channel. I am away for the weekend, so I'm out of town on Friday. Peter Austin, though, at Tiny Peter Plays, will be hosting live reactions, and he's very kindly going to have me along. So I will be reacting alongside Peter over on his channel. So go drop Peter a follow if you haven't already. I'm sure many of you already have. And we'll hang out there. We'll do it on that side. Okay, we've got two good ones. Oh, that's just one of these. I don't care about these, do I? No, I don't. Show me a shiny. Yeah, I think I might have picked up. I picked up two good ones. The wall collapsed. You obtained a blue sphere size 3, a red sphere size 4. Okay, remind me. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Those reaction streams with you two are the best. Thank you very much. Yeah, it would be sad if we couldn't do it this year. I forgot, honestly, when Summer Game Fest was. Unfortunately, it just didn't line up with my plans outside of streaming, unfortunately. So there we are. Spheres are not shards. They're pretty much useless to you. Spheres are just an underground currency. Okay, how do I get shards then? Sorry, I know we've had this conversation before. It has been a while since we've been down here, so I forget. Am I looking specifically for shards? Two things confirmed in the wall. What do we think? Where could it be? Where could it be? Don't know where it could be, actually. Where's the blue one? Hello? Is it up here? No. Weird. Just luck in some walls. Okay. So if I don't think I've got it, is it worth me just backing out? Although I suppose I can't back out, can I? Yeah, I don't know where this other one is. Oh, there it is. Am I going to be able to get it in time? Yes, just. Everything was dug up. Brilliant. It's not what I want. Red spheres. Terrible. It is doing that, but it's completely random what you get. You can hit the stone squares. Yeah, I know I can hit the stone squares, but I think I was told last time that they're even less valuable than the spheres. Am I misremembering? Or should I be going for them as well? Down there. There we are. Let's go. 4 things this time. Always a green one. Cool, got that. It's a weird. Oh, is that a shard? Maybe that's a shard? Everything's dug up. Everything was dug up. Brilliant. Green sphere. Blue sphere. Oh. No, what was that? What did I just get? So I got spheres. I don't know. A prism sphere? What the bloody hell is that? Okay, apparently I had a green shard that I was just carrying around with me, which is great. Okay. So if I go down here, there's one over here. Oh god, there's bloody loads. Is there one on the floor? Oh, there was. Oh, a flower trap. Okay. Right, we'll go back in again. What I should really work out is how many shards I need. There's 3 things. Yeah, okay. Just sort of mucking about in the mines. Just mucking about. Oh, there's something else there. There's a huge one. Look at this. What a whopper. There we are. I've got it again. I'm getting good at it. I'm still not sure what I'm doing. Green sphere. A heart scale. Heart scale's something, right? People like those. Maybe. Oh! A trap? What now? Oh, it's all my button inputs are reversed. Okay. Fair enough. I would really just like to... I'd like to dig now, please. Wasn't it 6 blue shards and 2 red shards? Yeah, I had a couple of shards already. How long does this last? Oh, there we go. I've escaped now, apparently. Right. Okay, we're going in again. Bum, bum, bum. But I think you get heart scales from high cholesterol. Right. What's that? This is a different shape. What's that thing? Don't know what these are. These are green. Where the pissing could it be? It's going to collapse, but we should still get the stuff, right? Right? Maybe. That's a blue shard. Excellent. Okay, cool. We got it. And a green sphere. Who cares about that? We want those. Good. And then it goes into treasures. and I need to put it in my regular bag, which it won't do for me, because why would it? If I go up, we can assess what it is that we actually need. So, what are we trying to get? We're trying to get Fire Punch or Fire Fang or something for Gengar, I think. And we have got... We've got 3 red shards. And 3 blue shards. Fire Punch needs 2 red, 6 blue. Okay, cool. So 3 blue shards then is the hunt. I'm not sure if it's been said, but the red hammer at the side destroys the boulder-like ones. Cool, thank you very much. That's good to know. I just saw those and assumed, can't get through those. You may find a hiker down there. They may sell stuff. Okay. Perhaps we go on a little hunt for a hiker hunt. Not a versus seeker. Explorer kit. There we go. Let's head back down. And where do you get it from again? I assume it's just a weird guy in a town, right? Every town has a weird guy in it. Oh no, there's no shinies this time. Oh no, there are. Okay. All the way up here, though. That's a big shine. What's that? Oh. Hello? Oh, there it is. Okay. The wall is bulging. Get in there. Route 212. Thank you. We've got 3 things confirmed. Let's find them. That's stupid. Shouldn't be doing that. Oh, cool. Things I don't need. Big one. Whoa. No, there's no way. The whole thing's coming down. Are you sure it's safe setting off EMPs in the mines? Probably. Yeah, it'll probably be all right. I mean, there's no one down here, so the only person at risk is Honklin. Does anyone care about Honklin, really? I don't think so. Move tutor on Route 212 to the west of Pastoria City. Delicious Pastoria City. Thank you, guys. Oh, another heart scale. Those hold quite a significance, don't they? The heart scale, if I'm remembering rightly. Oh, we're gonna have to smash. No. No such luck today in the mines. Oh. No. Oh, we didn't need it. Heart scale is what you pay the move relearner with. Yeah, we did that in the Nuzlocke, didn't we? For Chonk Boy. We taught him a move with that, I think, if I'm remembering rightly. Which, quite frankly, I probably am not. Dum bum bum ba da dum da dum 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 ba dum ba dum. 4 things in the wall today. Show me. Give me my treats. Hello? They're doing a very good job of hiding, I'll say that much. You're not what I want. You're not what I want either. Reveal yourself to me. Oh, that's a scale. No! Oh, that sucks. Rubbish! Ooh. Okay, it's fine. That was a scale though, right? I think. Gosh darn it. Core blimey, fuck it. Ooh, what are you? What are you? What is that? What is that? Oh, that was dope. Okay, I'm fine. A fossil? A fossil. Okay, interesting. Might be worth ignoring stuff you see and don't need until everything is discovered. That is such a clever idea. This guy's dug in caves before. He knows what's going on. Yeah, we don't need that. So there's only 2 things in here, right? Okay, well, it's that and that. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. So what are these for then? If I find this man, if he's about, I can sell to him? I can sell my tat? He will buy my tat, yes? Come on, give me one nearby. Do. Where we at? There. Go. Wall's bulging. Let's get in. 4 items in this one. Oh, didn't mean to get that one so quickly. Just really good. Just too good at it. Ooh. No. Come on. Show me something Oh, okay, well. I think it's unlikely we're going to get one in here. Never mind. 2 red nonsenses. Give me what I want. We managed to get one relatively quickly upon coming down here. There's 4 in here. Reveal the delicious treats. I know you're somewhere. It's a bad one again. Yeah. It's a no-go. Absolutely nothing gained from that one. How do I get up? Is there a way for me to get up? I want to go that way, but I can't. How often do these shiny things move around? Apparently there is a goods merchant at the 4-way junction in the bottom left corner. 4-way junction. We can head down there and have a look, certainly. Bottom corner, so like all the way down here. Will he sell shards? Oh, it's a long way. Can't use my bike. So, like here? No? I don't know where it'd be then. Weird. Oh no, it's moved the shinies. That's good. I'll take that. No, they don't sell shards. The only things you can buy with spheres is secret base items. Oh yeah, we're not doing any of that, are we? Okay, what have we got in here? 4 items confirmed. Cross those fingies for a shard. Yes. You crossed those fingies exactly as I had requested. Good fingies crossing, everyone. Good fingy crosses. Good fingy crosses all round. Nah, fuck it. If we escape with 1, that's all good to me. Try starting with the hammer. I'm scared to use the hammer because it feels like it moves the bar up quickly, right? Yeah, get rid of that trap. There we go. Where was it? There. Go. Classic Pokemon minigame stuff where they really imagined you wanting to engage with this, burying your spheres and letting them grow, placing traps and stuff, when actually all you want is shards and fossils. Alright, we start with the hammer. Well, it does clear a lot, doesn't it? No such luck this time. Maybe I shouldn't use it that much. But, you know, it's tempting. It's just so much more fun. So how many more do we need? 2 more? Ooh. Oh. No. Gonna say this is not looking like a particularly healthy one either. Yeah, there's the green one. That'll be all 4. No such luck. Code Brain 37. Thank you so much. 10 months. 10 months. That's like so many days. Like at least 300 days. That is at least 300 days, is it? Well, we know that May has 32 days in it. So that's a fact. That's science that's just been done. Thank you so much, Codebrain. I hope you're well. You've caught me smashing walls for fun. Is it for fun? It's something. There's another fossil that we won't use. An absolute pissing lunatic. Nah, there's nothing there, mate. It's empty. May has 31, but May has 32. Yeah. Or is it 33 days? 33 days in May, sorry. God, I got it wrong, even though I know. I only just double-checked how many days May has, isn't it? Where am I? Oh, I thought there was one right here. There it is. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Dun, 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 dun. I think secretly Ben is indeed not having fun in these tunnels. I'm doing a good job of hiding my hatred, though, aren't I? I feel like I'm doing a very good job of remaining calm and not cross. Because we could be here forever. Isn't it fun? Isn't this a fun thing they've included for us? It's like they read my psychological evaluation specifically and said, what if we designed the worst thing for him? Like, cool. Yeah, that's great. Go ahead, bud. Love to see it. Would love to see it. Dead end? Yeah, okay. So we need to go above ground and move along to get down on that side, but I'll be damned if I do that. I think I'll just sit here. Just sit here and wait. Oh, I set off the big smoke. Remove the trap by touch. Rubbish. Rubbish. Terrible. Stephen, thank you so much for gifting a sub to C Plummy. Welcome to the thickness, C Plummy. Stephen, thank you so much. YV1 is here. As are his wonderful raiders. Welcome in, everybody. Good evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is where you are. I hope you're well. What were you playing today, YV1? Let us know. We're just mucking about in these stupid mines trying to find shards. Video games, why do we play them? That's the question. Why do we play them? Terrible. You finished Toy Story 2. Brilliant. Did you have a good time? I hope you did. Fucking this music as well. Oh, hello. You've got a sphere or two. If you do, I'll trade you something. Get goods. Okay, I see. So it's just, yeah, stuff for the secret base. Terrible. Give goods. Of course, mostly. Lovely game with a few quirks as a lot of PS1 games did. Oh, well. Did you play it back in the day? Or was this a first time? Was it a nostalgic revisit? Or is it a big check next to something that's been in your backlog for ages? I think we're going to go up. We'll come back down, see if the treasure's reset. Well, we got an additional shard at least, so we need... How many shards do we need? We need 6 blue shards. 6 blue shards? That was one of your childhood favourites. Oh, lovely. Well, I'm glad you had a fantastic time. Your beard is looking great this day. Stop it. You're going to embarrass me. 3 shards outstanding. We need 6. And no guaranteed way to find them. Oh, did I put it in my proper bag? Maybe I didn't, so maybe we only need 2. Ooh, that would be a treat, wouldn't it? Back down we go. I'm thinking of starting a PS3 game next. Got any recommendations I should consider? Well, you're a Ratchet fan, right? Lots of good Ratchet games on there. I didn't play that many Ratchet games on PS3, I must admit, but what I did play was The Quest for Booty. And that was fun. That's a nice little short standalone adventure. It's not a full game. It's like a 1.5 experience, and that was really lovely. So if you can get yourself a copy of that, would recommend. But I defer, oh God, I defer to people who are far more experienced in the Ratchet and Clank sphere than myself. I mean, yeah, there's a million incredible PS3 games out there, but it depends what you're after. Infamous is a great shout, but I'm trying to pick things that sort of perhaps line up with what I know of your current, more retro streaming schedule. I love Quest for Booty, but I've finished all the R and C's in the last 12 months. Okay, fair enough. Oh, goodness. See, a lot of the PS3 games that were digital and good have been ported, which is nice, but lots of physical games remain. Get yourself in the Resistance games. Go on. Give them a try. They've aged. Okay, here we go. Cross your fingies again, right? Cross them. No, I don't want that. Only 2 things in here, so... Come on. Okay. No such luck in this one. Stupid gemstone things. Don't want them. Don't want them. Was Haze PS3? Haze was PS3. Oh yeah, you'd love Haze. Said no one. No, I've got nothing in my bag. Or is it treasures? Oh yes, I do. Yeah, it is in the treasure. Put them all. Can I put them all in my bag? No, says Game Freak. Do it one by one. One at a time. This is a fun minigame and you are having fun with your friends, provided you have an internet connection. In here? Yeah. There's a red scale. We don't need that. But that's the 4, so we may as well get them. Got it. Right. Don't need red scales. Don't need it. Shard, sorry. Bum, bum, ba, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Christ, we've gone from grinding levels to mining shards. The hits just keep on coming, don't they? What a roller coaster Monday streams are, eh? Dun 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 dun. Sorry, I'm just looking through the PS3 game recommendations. Glancing across them. I'm a huge Heavenly Sword apologist. Oh, goodness me. You know what? That is one of my blind spots. That was if not a launch game, very close, wasn't it, to launch? Very early PS3 exclusive, and I've never gone back and played it. Neither have I gone back and played Enslaved Journey to the West or Odyssey to the West or something like that, whatever it's called. It has. It also has. What's his face? Gollum. It's got Gollum in it. And that was also meant to be great, yeah. And I never played it. It was sort of dismissed, as many games were of that time, as just a clone of something else. I think it was dismissed as an Uncharted clone. Bollocks to that, I say. Everyone I know who played it really enjoyed it, so that's a good one. We have once again run out of shinies. No one here will give me a shard. I only need 2. I only need 2. I only need 2. Do-do-do-do. Please, change the spawn location. It does do it periodically, but leaving and coming back will force it to do that. So let's get out and come back then, I suppose. I meant to play Enslaved for years, and I finally got a PC port, I think, and I couldn't get into it. Oh, that's a shame to hear. When did it come out? Are we talking, what, like 2010? That's just a guess. It feels like a game that would have come out in 2010. I might be wrong. Dun, dun, boom, 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 boom. I got a question. Why have stopped making licensed games? They weren't so bad. Are you saying why have they stopped making them because they weren't so bad? Because they were pretty bad. And licensed games do still exist, but you find them more... Well, mainly you find them in Fortnite now, because that's where the kids are. And also you get... For a long time you've had mobile games, you have apps. That is where a lot of licensed games end up, or did end up for a good long while. Yeah, games are very expensive to make. THQ doesn't exist anymore, and they used to churn those out, didn't they? So... Really, if you've got a budget and a big video game and you want to do some promotion, that shit's coming out in Fortnite. That's going to be a Fortnite... yeah, Ben, why did you stop making them? Then Fortnite, that's where you're going to get it. Skins, events, that sort of stuff. It's where the children are. Fortnite, : It's where the children are. Right, I see shinies. Let's go get them. Oh, can I not get them again? I'm a bit confused by this map. I think the green is not passable, is it? Yeah, they've once again spawned us some shinies very far away. Bring back Disney Interactive. Was it Disney Interactive who did that really surprisingly good racing game? I think it was called Blur or Fuse or something. It wasn't Fuse. That was an Insomniac game, wasn't it? I think. Was it called Blur? It was like a surprisingly good racer that was Burnout-esque. That was that came from a Disney studio. And everyone was like, wow, this is pretty good. And Disney said, no, I'm going to close them. We're going to bloody close them. Children love shooting machine guns at Superman. They do. And you know what? Superman loves it too. Very fitting with the character. Very fitting with the character. Blow was by the PGR team, was it? Oh, well, that makes sense then. Why it was good. It's this guy again. Yeah, we can't get to these fucking shinies. Hitting a bit of a dead end here, gang. Having a bit of trouble getting some stuff. Some people saying Split Second as well. Whichever one of those two was good and from a Disney studio, that's probably the one I'm thinking of. Let's have a look. Where are we? Split Second. Do you mean the 1992 sci-fi horror movie? No, I actually don't, as it goes. Split Second game. Split Second Velocity is a racing game developed by Black Rock Studio and published by Disney Interactive Studios. That would be it then. No talk of its... There was a PSP version. Yeah, it scored in the 80s on PS3 and Xbox 360. PC, it got 80% as well. So, good. A really good racing game. And then what happened to them? Black Rock Studio... defunct 2011, and the game came out in 2010. Well, that sucks, but that sort of lines up with what I vaguely remember. Split Second was the one you're thinking of, and it was by Michael Mann's game studio. I'm going to need a bit of a refresher on who Michael Mann is. What are Michael's bona fides, please? They missed out big time by not making an Oppenheimer video game. Exactly, right? I can see it now. There should have been a Burger King toy collection that you had to collect, you know, and that you got like 5 or 6 different characters. They all had voice lines when you pressed the button underneath. You'd platform as Cillian Murphy, collecting radiation tokens. You know what? I should make that game. I'll make it. Right, please give me shinies. Michael Mann sounds unfortunately like a Little Britain character. Yeah, it does a bit, doesn't it? Michael Mann directed Heat with Pacino and De Niro. Did he have a game studio? Is it the same one? Little Britain? Heat starring Pacino and De Niro? Wow, what a career I've decided he has had. He was indirectly involved with the studio but pushed for the whole spectacle of the exploding and changing raceways. Yeah, that was a big thing, wasn't it? It's sort of a dynamic racetrack. Where are all my shinies, please? Give them to me. I really don't want to be here any... Oh, they've put them over there again. I don't want to be here any longer than I have to be. I actually can get there. It's just going to take me fucking ages. And by the time I get there, it's going to be gone, isn't it? But let's make our way around. I want the game to know that I don't want to be here any longer than I have to be. So if it doesn't want me to be in the mines, then would it kindly put the shinies near me so that I can get out of its hair? I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it be. Dun, 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 dun. That was an unnecessary diversion I took there. See you later, Cesspit Prince. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Hopefully catch you soon. You get a piece of Oppenheimer with each meal and you build him. Yeah, like one of those magazine sets. And the first magazine always comes with a really exciting bit of the build. And then next week you get a bit of cloth or something. I fell for those many a time as a child. How many of you got the Jackie Chan Adventures comics, eh? And it started off with a medallion and a tin to store your medallions in. And then you just got cards every week. But every few months you got an additional medallion. Oh, what an exciting time that was. God damn. Loved them. I've still got my tin in the loft. It's directly above me, roughly. And the first magazine is 99p before the rest go up to £5. Yeah, absolutely. That's always how it went. Always how it went. Every goddamn time. Classic. Me and my cousin used to love those. Love the Jackie Chan comics. And I think the medallions were quite popular at school for a while. People would bring them in on like a little chain. And presumably, you know, the bullies would steal them. I don't know. I was the bully, so I ended up with loads. I had the Top Gear sticker book. It didn't get finished. Thing is, if you can't go and buy them, then it does take ages, doesn't it? I never collected all the cards, but I got, you know, I ended up with a load of them. And there are still a lot up in the loft. I will not remember to bring it down for next week's stream, but maybe at some point I go up there and I post some photos on social media. Yeah. Do you remember? Did you have this? POV. Right. Come on. Give us some good stuff. I've travelled really far to get here. I don't want a fossil. Show me the good stuff. Come on. I very politely requested that I be shown the good stuff. Build this replica Concorde. First edition, only 99p. Total cost 1.3 million. Oh, where's it gone? Where have you taken my shinies? It's cottoned on. It knows I'm after it. My precious blue scales. Give them to me. Oh, don't forget to use the hashtag Jackie Chan Nostalgia. No, good point. I will do that. I should do that. How else will they know that I'm nostalgic and talking about Jackie Chan? They won't. Big hammer. Oh, no, I don't need one of these. We've already discussed this. I want a blue one. I'm going to find the edge of a blue one just as I run out. Well, we've got another red one. Great. Really good. You still get those magazine series advertised on channels aimed at the elderly. ITV3, for example. Yeah, it usually involves trains, doesn't it? Train sets. And you know what? Still to this day, I haven't watched live TV in a very long time. We don't have an aerial in this house even. I just watch internet television. But when I do catch it, I think, oh goodness, they are saying all the right things. I'm terribly interested in maybe going out and getting one of those train magazines. I don't even like trains. Love the idea of collecting bits of trains over several weeks, though. And here's the thing. Back in the day, I used to have to get on my bike and cycle to the nearest newsagents, which was a village over, to collect my copy of Jackie Chan Adventures because they would deliver it there. for some reason they wouldn't deliver it to houses. I can't remember what that was about, but almost certainly you can get these magazines delivered to your home now, I assume. So it's even easier. Or, you know, you can go on Amazon and just buy a model train if you want it. Or go on Etsy and support a wonderful small business that makes really beautiful bespoke stuff that's also about trains. And probably you can get your name on it as well or something, you know. Bit of red there. Not what we want. We're after blue. What is this? What is this? Don't want it. I just want a blue shard, please, video game. If you can hear me. Thank you. Hello, Nobody99. Sorry, I didn't see you coming in. I was bloody going off on one. I like being on a train. Hey, trains are great. I mean, UK trains aren't great. But, you know, the principle, the idea of trains, fantastic. Can't fault it. Big metal carriage, go fast. Brilliant. What's not to love about that? And that should be the new slogan for one of the many terrible British railway services. Big metal tube, go fast. What's not to like? Big expensive metal tube, go fast, drain bank account. Often delayed, what's not to like? Well, I'll take my gems and get out of here, I suppose. If you've been on a train in Japan, you can't go back to your own country's train. It's true. You can't. You can't. It's just as crowded, except it's delayed and you spent £600 to be on it. Oh, my bag's full? Well, I should empty that. What do I do? Is it about my goods? Is it about my spheres? Oh, bury them. You can't bury anything in the wall. Honestly, game, I don't care. I just want them gone. As long as it doesn't... This is just for spheres, though, right? This isn't going to cause me problems. It's buried right in front of me. Isn't going to cause me problems getting shards, right? And the toilets don't work. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, rubbish. Public transport can and should be better. It's something I always find when I go on holiday. And I'm like a bit nervous about trying out the public transport because it's like I don't speak the language, and what if I get on at the wrong stop? Do I pay when I get on? Do I pay when I get off? That's what we want. Is it? Is that what we want? Is that a shard? I don't know. It looks vaguely shard-like. And then you use it once and you're like, oh my god, that was so simple and so convenient and it worked. And then you go home and you've not so much got a rail replacement bus service as you have a bus replacement donkey service, because we're that far levels removed from things working. Death14796, thank you so much for the resub. 5 months, hi Honklin, Brent here. Did you know that Bill is spelt with a silent F? So that's it then. Click. Love it. Thank you very much. Good afternoon to you. Why all the shard obsession? That's a prism. Fuck's sake. It's a prism sphere. All right. I was on a train where the toilet cubicle was literally falling apart. Everybody knows what the toilets are for on UK trains. It's for people evading ticket officers so they don't have to pay a fine. And that's it. If you find a vacant toilet cubicle on a UK train, congrats. That's pretty big. Huge stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, shard obsession is because if we get 2 more blue shards, we can get ourselves a fire move. And we desperately need one. So that's why we're here. Clanging and banging in the mines. Complaining about public transport. What a way to spend a few hours, eh? Thank you for joining me. I do hope this is entertaining for you. Okay. Death14796, thank you for the stream streak. 45. Incredible. Tell us your story about the train toilet, Ben. I can't tell if you're suggesting that there's an anecdote that I've mentioned in the past somewhere, which I cannot recall, or if you're asking me if I have a train toilet story to tell. It's been a long time since I've been on a train. Lady with her son. Oh. This rings a bell, but I can't... I think you might remember it better than I do. It's been a That is probably an anecdote I told the week it happened and then just forgot about. Is it that I was using the toilet, or was it the lady with her son was using the toilet? I went to open it and there was just a lady with her son. That's probably how it went. But yeah, mortifying either way, I imagine. Love it. Really love it. It was the Vidiots era. Well, there you go. Let's see. It was one of those two. But yeah, I feel like I'm probably not the only person that has happened to. Oh dear. But Ben, your bag is full. I know. I don't think this is going to cause me problems because this is just gems or whatever the hell these things are, and I don't care about these. I am on a shard hunt. Yeah, see, I don't care. I don't care if I don't get. I don't care if I don't get this. Just listen to Podiots for the 15th time. Well, thank you for listening. The toilet on the train I got down to Slam Dunk last weekend was nearly filled with pee, and the lads we were with were playing Pee Buckaroo, seeing if they could go without it overflowing. Wow, that sounds horrendous. That sounds absolutely awful. The phrase Pee Buckaroo is awful. Is horrendous. I don't like it. It's really strange that train toilet doors close automatically, but they don't lock automatically. You'd assume they would, because why would you close it but not lock it? I don't know, maybe it's a security thing. If you've got, like, you know, if you've got someone with you who needs potentially to have access to you, if you need assistance, maybe. I don't know. There should be systems in place that I shouldn't have had to open it on people in there, though. No, I shouldn't have done that. That doesn't feel like something that I should have had to deal with. Too bad, your bag's full. Oh, no. This is just slowing us down now because we've got additional pissing messages. Christ. Right. We're actually out of shinies here. Again. So this is another trip where we've had to make a huge excursion to get all the way round, and there is nothing for us to collect. We've had no shards. Please, my shards. I could go and, you know, just go and have a try at the gym for the sake of this for the sake of this stream. Being a little different. And we can come back here next week, maybe. Because we ended up getting 2 shards, which is, you know, that's halfway to where we needed to be in terms of shards remaining. It might be time to go fight some gym friends. Yeah, we're not getting anything down here. No one wants to hang out with Honklin. Nobody at all. By the way, what's the May MMO called that we're supposed to download for tomorrow? Think it'll work for a 2-year-old Android phone? Almost certainly. This game came out it sounds like 10 years ago, so it should be okay. Have you had a try, Ben? Go and have a try. You know what? I could actually go for a Wii right now, but I feel like I can hold it. I think I'll be all right. Okay, so the name of the game tomorrow, and as I mentioned earlier on in the stream, we're actually going to play a few different things tomorrow. But the MMO is called Horse Riding Tales, so if anyone wants to download that and try and play it with me tomorrow, then feel free. I'm for Gabler. Hello in the VOD as well. Well, hello to the VOD squad watching. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a lovely day. And if you're falling asleep, having a nice nap, you put me on before bed. Danger! No, you're fine. Go back to sleep. Sorry. Go back to sleep, though. Come on. You got an early start. Hello. A Pokemon gym isn't only about seeing how tough your Pokemon happen to be. It's so much deeper than just that. It's a test of you as a person. Don't know what that means. Test me as a person, then. Sorry, I won't do that again, I promise. I'm going to punch this stupid magnet so hard. Take that, ball boy. The next gym after this is ice type, so I suspect we'll be back to shard hunting soon enough. Back in the shard mines, eh? Worker Gary. He's not even part of the gym, he was just working today. Sorry, Gary. Tase him, Gary. Okay. Where does this take? Oh, Christ. One of these bloody things, eh? Did we play Star Stable Online previously? That looks way better than Horsetails. Unfortunately, we have played that before, yeah. We're running low on horse MMOs. This might be the last one to exist. An ace has the knowledge and experience of battling at high levels. I'll demonstrate what that means to a noob like you. That's a bit bloody rude. I'm far from a noob. I'm experienced, I'm not good, but I'm not a noob. Ace trainer Caesar. Oh, he's got Caesar's Scizor. Fuck. Is Red Dead 2 technically a horse MMO? I suppose, yeah. I suppose technically it is. Bug and steel type. Yeah, that's not going to do it. It's got most of the bloody way though, I'll tell you that much. Are we going to get a little kid band again? God willing. Although, honestly, I don't know what the population of the server is going to be like because it's such an old game. And as I've mentioned previously, on PC it seems to have it's basically abandonware on PC. They haven't updated it in a very long time. But I think on mobile they might still be doing stuff. It's certainly still prominently listed on the mobile, on the developer's website at least, so who knows. There are some blue shards you can just find in the overworld. I forgot how many you've got now, but you should have some available you didn't pick up. Okay. Right, so that might save us some time as well. Jenny beat me to it, but I was going to say, on a technicality, couldn't we all posse up in RDR2? Yes. Perhaps that is absolutely something we should try for in April next year. And I will remember. Oh my god, how many floors are there? Jesus. I've got about 8 DS horse games for you if the Tatapeel comes back, or if you want me to organise just mailing them to you. Thank you. I would say hold on to them though, only because I can't... There's no capture for DS. So I'll happily take the names, but I can emulate them, which would probably be the best way to do it. But thank you very much for thinking of me and your horsey games. What was the horse MMO called again? Oh, was it Horse Riding Tales? Hang on, I've got a photo of it. Horse Riding Tales. I will put this out in the social media post tomorrow morning as well, just so people can find it. It's not a big game, so hopefully it won't take long for people to download, if you want to play, of course. Pokemon and people have worked together for many years. Let us show you an example of that history. This is so unsafe up here, by the way. No safety barriers. We're like 2 or 3 floors high in the sky right now. If Honklin falls, he's going to make a little stinky pancake all the way down on the ground. Worker Gerardo has got himself a Magnemite. Fair enough. Bam, bam, bam. Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Got him. Spend Nintendo will find you and garnish your salary forever. I'm more worried about upsetting horses than I am about upsetting Nintendo, you know? What if the horses know that I'm not paying for the game that stars them? The horses. See, so far, no Bronzors. Bronzor is our arch rival in this game. Haven't seen one yet. A spectacular loss. But it's still a loss. Yes. Developers of the horse MMO will see the spike in players tomorrow and get very excited. Yeah, we've all got to make sure that we all spend loads of money in it, alright? Deal? We're talking thousands of pounds each, yeah? Deal? Cool. We're all agreed now. You can't back out of it now. Ah-yah! We're coming out swinging with super heavy judo chops. You don't chop in judo. That's not what judo is. It's a lot of throws. It's not about chopping. Bloody Austin Powers. He's the one what done that. Right, brick break, go. On iOS, I found Horse Riding Tales Wild World. Is it that one? I don't know. I don't know is the answer. Could be. I'm not sure. Certainly the version I've got downloaded I'll boot it up. Well, should I boot it up now? No, I need to open... Christ, what's it called? I need to open... It's on my desktop, I think. Why can't I see it? Desktop. Or it's not. I don't know where it is. It's like Google. Yeah, I've got to open Google Play, but there it is. Maybe I removed it from my desktop. Let's see. Google Play Games. Right, my computer's going to explode now as it tries to do this. Did you catch AAA at the weekend? I certainly did. That match was honestly so much better than I was expecting. I mean, I'd sort of assumed who was going to win, but crikey. What a match. I sent it to 2 people and said, it's on YouTube, you should watch it. And one of them seen it and said, yeah, it's great. It's very bloody though, so content warning. But yeah, very emotional as well. I was very impressed, and I hope it means big things for both boys in that match coming out of it. Right, according to my Google Play Games library, I've got Horse Riding Tales - Wild Pony. The developer is Foxie Ventures, Foxie. Hopefully, that helps you out. There's a good chance we all end up downloading slightly different games and are not able to find each other. So, we'll see how it goes. I was granted a code for a game, another horse game, that comes out tomorrow. So we're going to be playing it on release day. Huge news. Very exciting. It's silly as well, so that should be fun. Black Belt David sending in another Steelix. Sorry, I had to pop out and pick up my raffle prize. What did you get? What did you get in the raffle, please? And is there enough for everyone? That's the question. There was a new update on the iOS one called Return of the Dragons, Ben. I don't know what that means. Is that the horse game? But with dragons? I wish I could help you. Oh no, it's immune. Fuck. I remembered as soon as I did it. You can tell Horse Riding Tales is great. I've just been tasked with mining some wood. Brilliant. It bodes well, doesn't it? It's from the same creator. I have a feeling that this creator might be releasing a number of games. Certainly we can all try and get in. If yours ends up looking visually similar to the one that I'm playing on stream, then we're probably in business. That's how you get wood. You mine it. Yeah. No notes at all. Level 51 Frogger. Look at you go. That was a complete thrashing. Certainly was. Still no Bronzor. Me. Who'd like some biscuits? Me. Help me, master. Oh my god. Hurry up. There we go. I got a big box of nonsense, including a Lego car, some cookie dough umanums, water bombs, a foam glider, a Paddington book, some Tang Fastics, bubbles, and other assorted tat. Bloody hell, that's quite the prize. I mean, the food in there. Yes, please. Sounds great. Sorry, someone said if the Tat Appeal returns. We have sort of mentioned in passing in a couple of places that Peter and I are planning on doing a Worst Games Ever appeal at some point this year. And when I say at some point, we're going to look into. We've looked into the technicalities. We're confident we can do it, but we're going to get the Podiots live show out of the way first because we don't want to be spinning too many plates. So once Podiots live is done and dusted in July, Peter and I will be putting plans into action to get the wheels in motion to entertain the possibility of potentially at some point, maybe, doing a Worst Games Ever appeal. I say that. We are going to do a Worst Games Ever appeal this year. I don't want to say it with the certainty that potentially comes back to haunt me, but like as far as I'm aware, that is our goal, is to do one, and it won't be towards Crimbus time, but it will be in the second half of this year. So there we go. Hello. By focusing on only one type, you can really see the strengths and weaknesses of that Pokemon. Like Poison, like Stink type. Maybe she was talking specifically to Honklin there. Ace Trainer Brianna has got a... No! My arch rival! We simply do not have the facilities to deal with this terrible little thing. Are we able to sludge this guy? No! We can't even sludge it. We can't even stink it up. Dreadful news. Pup Wheelie 70 Stream Street, thank you so much. Oh boy, this is going to be a battle of sheer attrition here. Hit it really hard. Rock Tomb. Ugh, bad noise. I think you mean Pacific, Ben. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. I did mean Pacific. Look at what it's doing to my poor Frogger. Oh, Christ. You want to chop it? Go? Go. Better noise. Good enough. Good enough. And you know what? I will actually swap out because I think it's time to get a bit more stab in here. Another Bronzor. She really is an ace trainer. She knows all of my weaknesses. It's because bronze is antibacterial cause the copper content. If that's true, I love that. Real attention to detail. But practically, it's annoying. Really annoying. Go, stab! Well, that's annoying, isn't it? Why would you do that? Don't you dare, Jugs. Jugson probably is a bit confused, though, just by his nature. Come on. No, I'm just going to fast forward. We're going to... There you go. Good job, Jugson. That's what they call him. Good job, Jugson. Absolute piss taker here. Brianna, why have you done this to me? That's because bronze is confusing because of the copper content. Again, the science, it matches up. It makes sense. Keep doing big, powerful hits, Jugson. We believe in you. You'll get your extra 50s worth. Hello, the Final J. How are you? Oh, again? Another confusion, right? We're going to have to power on. Good. That's a good Jugson. Good job, Jugson. My focus was too narrow-minded. Yeah, 1,000 Bronzors. Piss off with that. Horrible. Cruel. Wretched. Just nasty, vindictive, spiteful. All the words. All words that are applicable to you. Now the question is, if I bring old Gloopy Boy in here, are we going to be able to use Earthquake on a lot of these guys because they're going to be levitating, right? Or there's a chance they'll be levitating. So let's go. It's probably best to put Gloopy Boy against these. Wobble has a... See, look at that. Great minds or fools, one of the two. Wobble has a 50-50 chance to be super effective and it's dark type, so won't take damage from psychic attacks. Hell yeah. I'm good, thank you. Had a morning. Cat dropped a dead squirrel on my rug. Oh. Well, you know what's for tea then. Delicious. Cat's just making sure that you're fed. Me. Oh, there's the boss. I feel like we've not fought everyone in here. But fuck it, let's go. See you in a bit, Death. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Hope work is over quickly for you. You must be the boss. Ah, that's... Oh, bro, it's Jim's badge. I see. You've defeated Myson. Jugson? But that's no surprise. He still has much to learn. Yeah, my son's shit. So this is not a shock to me. In place of my son Rourke, I, Byron, will take your challenge. Okay. He's got a bloody shovel. He's going to bury me. You're challenged by leader Byron. Byron sent out Magneton. Now, do we think we'll be able to wobble this guy? That's the question. Glippy Boy, I believe in you. Manifest not having levitate. Go! It worked. Yeah. See you later, ball boy. Not a scratch on mine. Byron! Manifest a succulent Chinese meal. Ooh. Oh, I would love to. Can you imagine? Well, it won't be succulent, but I am having ramen, which is, you know, adjacent, I suppose. Noodles. Succulent Chinese meal adjacent. I'll take it. Go. Get wobbled, idiot. Oh, not wobbled enough. Fucking Darude is here as well. The katsu was great, by the way, if I do say so myself. I bet it was. Katsu curry is lovely stuff. What are the charges? Having a meal. A succulent Chinese meal. He does know his judo well, he does. And he would know that you don't do a chop in judo. A big XP for the gloopiest boy. Darude still at it. Stop that. Bastiodon? Do I recognize Bastiodon? I do not. That is a fake Pokemon. Oh, what's this? My last one? This is where we make our stand. He's got a fake Pokemon. He's invented one for the purpose of this battle, which is cruel and unusual. I've literally never seen this thing in my entire life. Poke Council, please explain. Has this even been featured on like a part of like the trading card pocket? Because I don't even recognize it from that. And I recognize quite a few from those. He's had a bloody berry. Ugh. 4 times weak to... Oh my god! So he's using a fake Pokemon with a cheat move. It is in pocket, yeah. Right, okay. So I've managed to completely... I've gone, that's fake, and then never seen it again. Jugson, go. It's a fossil. Right. We're not done yet. There's no giving up. I think you probably should give up in a second. Go! Bubble Beam! Oh, well, that was a happy coincidence. I was not expecting it to be weak to that, but there we go. I mean, half your team is fake, so it's only fair. Hey, Iron, that's rude. They can hear you. They're crying now. My sturdy... Right. I didn't want to read it anyway, so whatever. You were strong enough to take down my prized team of Pokemon. In recognition of that power, I give you this, the Mine Badge. Or should I say the Yours Badge? No, but seriously, here you go. Honklin received the Mine Badge from Byron. Not fake, just made up. That seems pretty fake to me. It's Steel and Rock. Big weak to ground fighting. And wet. Having the Mine Badge enables you to use the hidden move Strength anytime outside of battle. And you now have 6 gym badges. That means all Pokemon up to level 70 will obey you without question. Here, take this too. Oh, is this that ridiculous metal move you just did? No, it doesn't. Okay, Flash Cannon. If it hits, it may also lower the target's spudoof. Okay, that's it then. So that's it then. Click. Who beat the gym leader? Me. Oh. Who wants to leave the gym now? Simple minds, simple pleasures. That's another question I could ask it. Who's got the stinkiest Pokemon? Who's going to the Pokemon Center now to heal them all up? That's it. That's a good lift. I don't know whose voice that was. It might have been Honklin's. No idea. Me. Oh. Don't worry, the world's worst guy is here. Hey, that's the Mine Badge. Good going. You're tough enough to consider becoming the Pokemon champ. Of course, I'm tougher, so it's not going to actually happen. Anyway, Honklin, come with me to the library. Absolutely fucking not. It's the Pokemon Center. Oh, shit, the Pokemon. I want to go to the Pokemon Center. He's going to think I'm following him. I'm not actually following him. I just want to walk. Yeah, see ya! Clown. Right, there we go. So, Metal Burst deals 1.5 times the damage back to an opponent based on the damage the user took. That's why Gloopy Boy was destroyed. I see. So because we nearly one-hit KO'd that fake Pokemon, it sent back an unbelievable barrage of power at us. Cool. Horrible. Do they get stinkier as their HP decreases, or less stinky? Does the Pokemon Center restore or lessen stink? I will say, it's a good question. There are ongoing studies about the efficacy of Pokemon centers vis-a-vis stinkiness. Inconclusive currently, the research, so I cannot speak to that either way. If you were to ask me, I think the stinkiness is unaffected by HP. They sort of hit a peak level of stinkiness when they evolve to their final form, and then that stinkiness just sort of matures as they progress through the levels and become stronger. So, hope that helps. Hello. Too slow. Come on, let's move it. If this guy runs in the library, and he's going to get kicked out so fast. Ben, would you be willing to give me a grant so I can study the stinky? Yeah, sure. You can apply at www.stinkgrant.com. Have you polished your badges today? No, and I haven't even I haven't updated the badge counter either. Really slacking here. Let me just open my Photoshop file, bear with me. It really is a very streamlined experience that doesn't interfere with the live production at all. Lovely music in here. Is it done? No, it's done that thing again where it just turns it all off. There's like a 50-50 chance that this happens. And so now we've got no overlay. Doesn't it look terrible? Let me just fix it. Oh shit, how did that get on? Sorry everyone. There we are. 6 gym badges officially. I don't need to close this, do I? I do it in my menu. Sorry everyone. Sorry, I didn't. That was a complete accident. Right. Let's get polishing. Oh, look how shiny that one is already. Could be shinier. It's only going to get more cumbersome. I feel like we should only shine our badges when we earn a new one. Mainly because it takes so long and it's only going to take longer the more badges we get. But also because then we earn it. We've earned it. Fucking hell. Things on my desk are falling over. I'm rubbing so hard. I don't know if you heard that. That was Poliwhirl sliding off the desk. Come on! This is a really tough one to shine. Help! Help! Oh my god! This is more difficult than usual, it feels. If I just do a tiny circle. Okay, the tiny circle works just as well. Sometimes it's not about putting all of your power into it. It's about small, gentle, circular motions. Get in there. Fucking god, that right. Let me just get Poliwhirl back on the desk. Crikey. Right. Get back on the desk. There you are. Last one. It's not about the size of the rub spin, it's about the motion. This is what I'm learning, you know. Life is long. You can always learn new techniques, especially when it comes to shining virtual gym badges. And we are complete. Brilliant. Oh, so how did you end up with RSI, Mr. Potter? I was shining my badges, you see? Yes, exactly. Also, this desk, because I've mentioned it before, it's like an L-shaped desk, but it slides, it rotates to the wall. Not on some fancy mechanism or anything. Like, when it's at this thing, you have to screw bolts into it, and then you just sort of lift it up and gingerly rotate it and hope it doesn't fall apart, and then you reattach it with bolts. I have long since abandoned having to even bother putting the bolts back in. So essentially this desk is just sort of perching on the other part of the desk. So if I rub too hard, there's a good chance the entire desk will just capsize and fall onto the floor. So that hasn't happened here, but this is why the small circular motions are possibly a good idea. Quick, take a picture. Have you done it? Yeah? We good? In they go. 2 more gym badges remain. 2 more gym badges remain. And now where the bloody hell am I going? Into the library, I assume. Hello, this is the Canalave of Library. Please keep quiet while you're on the premises. Okay. What is it? Please don't disturb me when I'm reading. I can't wait to meet Potpourri in here. I bet he's being really quiet. Potpourri, where are you? Hello. The books on the 3rd floor are easy to read. The ones down here are all too tough for me to understand. Okay, let's have a look. What's on the shelves are lined with books worn from being read by many people. Okay, but apparently they're too complicated. The ceiling-high bookshelves are crammed with books. Shh, keep it. Keep quiet. Hey, Onklin, over here, this way! You can't take him anywhere. Okay, Gramps, I brought Honklin, like I said. All right, I'll be out of here. Okay, I get it. Okay, it looks like he's going to have to stay, unfortunately. Everybody's here, finally. Honklin, everyone, listen. It's Rowan. We haven't seen Rowan since the first stream, I feel like. You may have forgotten already, but I study the evolution of Pokémon. But the more I study, the more mysteries appear and multiply. Pokémon that evolve and those that don't. What makes them different from each other? Do those that are immature as living beings evolve to ones more mature? If so, what do we make of the legendary Pokémon that don't evolve? Are we to assume that the legendary Pokémon are complete as creatures? This is where you 3 come in. In the 3 lakes of Sinnoh, there are said to be Mirage Pokémon. If we can obtain data on them, it may shed some light on how the process of Pokémon evolution works. I need some help from each of you on this grand undertaking. Help me find these Pokémon that are considered to be mirages. What are you saying? I didn't get a Pokédex. And who was it that bolted from the lab before I had a chance to give you a Pokédex? But that's water under the bridge. Seeing Pokémon with your own eyes is important for you in becoming a better trainer too. You can count on me. I will help with my Pokédex too. Honklin, you'll go too, won't you? Fucking Dawn's here. I would have made all of you go regardless. Anyway, now there are 3 lakes. Fortuitously, there are 3 of you. You should therefore split up and investigate the lakes individually. Dawn, you go to Lake Verity. Will do. Potpourri, I want you to investigate Lake Acuity. That would take you almost to Snowpoint City. Snowpoint City is the next gym battle. Thank you. The road there is harsh. I need a tough trainer to go. Yeah, of course, Gramps, you know how to call it. You can tell I'm the hotness. And you know what? I was going to catch those legendary Pokemon for you, you know, as thanks for giving us our Pokemon back on Route 201, even though I forgot completely about it until just now. Very well. I'm counting on you. And that leaves Honklin with Lake Valor. The lake is between Veilstone and Pastoria, if memory serves. Doom! Someone is not respecting the library. Has it stopped? Are all of you unharmed? What was all that about? No, wait, I mean, TV, the TV, news, anything. He's gone to the news. Oh no. There's been another bombing. How long are we looking at this for? Hello? Oh, there we go. This is devastating news. What's been bombed? What you've just witnessed is actual footage from the scene. It was taken by a cameraman who happened to be there. It's certainly impressive. Who knows what the explosion could expose at the lake? Gramps, they said it was an explosion? But why at Lake Valor? Lake Valor, of course, that's the one that we've got to go to, the one where the bomb just went off. Let's get outside. I'm concerned about the town. You kids be careful going down the stairs. All right, well, I'll see. Don't worry about anyone else in the library then. Honklin, you should leave now too. There may be aftershocks. However, full stop. Be alert always. Okay, should we? I'm feeling wobbly. Even though the tremor has ended, my knees still feel like jelly. This guy's still keeping his voice down in the library. Very respectful. Very respectful. Hey! Was that an earthquake? I didn't imagine it. No, you didn't. Big wobble just happened. Big wobble. Pokemon Battle Watch. Good day. Everyone keeping up the good battle? It's time for Pokemon Battle Watch, where we do in-depth analyses of hot-blooded battling trainers. Let's get on with the show. Battle Watch. Does changing nicknames change attributes? We decide for you. It's time for Rate That Name Change once again. In the spotlight today is the trainer Honklin's Rosalia. Honklin chose the name Cap'n Rose. Let's get an expert assessment from our appraiser. How is it? How should I say this? Fine, I'll be blunt. The nickname Cap'n Rose is magnificence itself. Cap'n Rose will almost certainly become more aromatic. But it comes at a price. Honklin will be mired in bogs. That's right. Honklin, changing your Pokemon's nickname was a great idea. Cap'n Rose is going to become more aromatic. How nice! Oh, but beware if you ever travel to the Great Marsh. Until next time, farewell. The TV knows. The TV sees all. Gonna be mired in bogs, eh? I think that's already happened. Are you okay? Hello, this is the Canalave Library. Please keep quiet while you're on the premises. It certainly wasn't me who screamed, "Gah!" or shouted, "Help me!" No, really, that wasn't me screaming. I believe you. Oh, here they are. The Dream Team. That tremor. That wasn't a natural occurrence. Hey, old dude and kids, did you hear? They're saying there was a huge explosion at Lake Valor. But I heard everything's fine now. I guess it was just a lot of noise. Oh, he's gone. He's just telling everyone that. Gramps, I'm going. I have a bad feeling about this. He's off. No loss there. That potpourri can't sit still. Honklin, I don't like to demand, but I need you at Lake Valor. It's impossible for things to be okay, not after an explosion like that. But I have no idea what is taking place. But before you go, let me stress, don't get in over your head. And stay away from bogs. We will try to join you as soon as we inspect Lake Verity. Honklin, you'll be okay no matter what, right? Hate her! Okay, Lake Valor it is then. So we got to go near Pasta Town? Yeah, is that where we're off to Pasta Town? Won't you take me to Pasta Town? Do we have did we pick up strength already? Or do we get that in a bit? I know we can now use it, but I wonder if we picked it up. We did! Ooh! Who should we teach strength to? It is an 80 power move. Everyone, of course, can learn it by design. What type of move is strength? Is it normal or is it rock type? I can't remember how it's defined. I don't know. Let's visit Penne Lane. Fantastic. Well done. Did you see the report about it on the Tagliatelle? Oh! Oh! Strength is normal. Okay. Right. Strength. Teach it to a pocket monster. Who needs... I mean, Jugson does have Surf, but Jugson also only has... really water type. One stink and one water type move. So maybe we get rid of one of the 3 water type moves. 60 power, 100 accuracy may confuse. 95, can't really get rid of that anyone. 65, 100. It may lower the speed. So I would... Ooh, what do you reckon? Bubble Beam or Water Pulse to get rid of? Bubble Beam is slightly stronger. But I do like the prospect of potentially confusing foes rather than just lowering their speed stat. Let me know, Poke Council, what do you reckon of that? I know we're not going to do it because we're the Stink Squad, but if we were the Bog Squad, Piplup could have stayed because bogs are incredibly effective at purifying water, even though they look muddy and dark. So a water type would make sense for us. Did you hear that? Which shoulder are you at? Did you hear that, Piplup? Oh, sorry, Ponglin? Did you hear that, Ponglin? In another world, we could have used you. Ponglin is thrilled. Bubble Beam is recommended for the chopping block. Let's do it. Cool. Easy stuff. Thank you very much, Cheese is Live.
Sorry. Shameless self-praise, but here are some bits to celebrate that I have been this year sober since Friday. Apologies for the interruption.
Not at all. Congratulations. That is a huge milestone. You should be immensely proud of yourself. Thank you for sharing that with us. That is huge. Congratulations. Thank you for the bits, of course, but congratulations to you. You should be very, very proud of yourself. Oh, don't think I've heard the map unfold before. It's like a little crunchy noise. Righty-ho. So there's a lake. Valor's where we're going, right? So that'll be it. Veilstone there, pasta there. Let's go. Up the sobriety, and not least of all because of how Carla says celebrate. Happy celebrates to you. Remember when we came here and we were looking for this fella? And then we found him. And now she is part of our squad. Who are you? Poking out. I'm visiting here to see the Great Marsh. I'm staying at the Lakeside Hotel. So when it says beware of the Great Marsh, what does that actually mean? Like, is there some sort of event that will happen now that the game has prophesized it, or is it just some vague nonsense? Is there some sort of actual mechanic to that? Being warned on the television about staying away? Because the Great Marsh is just the other way, isn't it? It's just across the way, or that way, I suppose. That way, I suppose. Vague nonsense is, yeah, that's how I feel. Like, surely they haven't put something like that in. Oh, it's our favourite seaside town. Nothing else happens there. I think it's just a joke about how annoying it is to walk in the mud. Okay. It is annoying. So are we potentially going to cross paths with a legendary that I'm going to kill for fun in Lake Valor? I suppose technically we'll be fighting probably some Team Galactic friends, won't we? Let's do a save here. Got just enough time to go and have a little peer. Oh, you can fight the restaurant people. That's true. I can go and do that. Go and mince our way through. Make mincemeat of them. Whoa, the speed. Okay, yeah, let's do that. We haven't been in here for a few days. It won't take but a second, my friends. Pop that in there. Not that. There we go. Full speed. Hello. I'm gonna kill your Pokemon and I'm gonna take all your bloody money. That's what's gonna happen here. Earthquake. Stinkwings. Oh, the perfect team up again. Oh, yeah, I forgot they're level 28. Doesn't matter anyway. It doesn't. Oh, no, Machoke survived. That's cheating. That's cheating, I've decided. You heard it here first. Cheating. Nate, hello. Good morning. It is good morning, isn't it? Oh, bloody hell. It's bronze or... Look out, everyone. Get rid of it. Oh, no, poison doesn't affect it. Of course, it doesn't bloody affect it. Oh, God, this fucking bronze thing. This goddamn bronze thing here. Terrible. Dun, dun. Ben, you shouldn't make mincemeat of people. That's cannibalism. Yeah, but it's not as delicious, though, isn't it? So, is it a crime? Do you want to, like, just eat people, you know? But they taste so good. If it was a crime to eat people, why would they make them taste so good? There you go. Checkmate. But you don't have an answer for that, do you? Is that it? No, they're done. Hello. Nearly got them all. No, I don't. No, I think you're mistaken. There's no such crime. If there is, I'd like to see the law about that one, please. Yeah. 180 from vegan chat. Okay. 2 couples remain. Chose possibly the worst moves I could have done. No, actually, you know what? We're fine again because they're so weak. Just give me my money. So much money as well. And the last group, hello. We may as well pop down and get healed as well before continuing. Human meat is definitely vegan friendly. No animals are involved. Yeah, let's have a big old debate about that. No, let's not. Right, we've got our money. We've absolutely rinsed the entire room. Thank you. And you. Mind if I have a little nap? Thank you. Appreciate it. Right, back to Lake Valor. Go. Oh, God, it's really hard to control at this speed. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Back in we go. Fast forward. There we are. Right. Let's go. Lake Valor. Here they are. The wrong uns are here. No! There's a Magikarp flopping around on the floor. That's sad. Someone put it in a jar of water or something. I don't know. Hello. You won't even look at me. Ha ha ha! Next stop, Lake Verity. The closest civilization is that hick town called Twinleaf. No, I think that might be where we're from. We can roll in there completely unopposed. Well, this is bad news. Magikarp. A Magikarp is weakly flopping about. Do something, Honklin. Do something. At least move it into the puddle or something. Oh, God. Would you like to join the Magikarp and flop around in the mud? That is horrible bedside manner. Horrible bedside manner. Come on. We're going to avenge them. We're going to avenge these Magikarp. They're not dead yet, but we're going to avenge them anyway. I love that the game thinks it's evening because you fast forwarded so much. That happens a lot. We did spend the first hour or so of the stream in fast forward, so yeah, we're running a few hours ahead of where we should be, probably. Murkrow. No, stay the course. Oh, why am I doing that? I mean, it's on the ground, so in my defense. Right, come on. We got this. I think is it a dark flying type? So that was a bad idea, but hell, it worked. So we're going to carry on. We've got to save yourself. Overwhelming! Yeah, and you're going to go and save those Magikarp now, please? No? Are you okay? Oh no! The Magikarp! What if I come here with an empty party? Can I just catch them all and, like, release them into the lake? This is terrible. This is terrible here. Oh my God, it's getting worse. Look what you've done. Even Team Galactic has no use for Magikarp. Worthless, all of them. This is horrific. Not just the implication that they drained a lake, but seeing the fish flopping around. Sad, sad stuff. Here's a Magikarp massacre. I mean, they are still alive, but good Lord. I always thought it was weird that the dried up lake is full of stairs. Who put those there? We set off the galactic bomb. Its blast force was phenomenal. I'm gonna kill you. It's a Golbat. Gloopy boy, I'm gonna need you to... there's not much you can do. Cut it. Just do some damage. That's fine. No, that's actually not fine. That's terrible. Put it in fast forward. Go. Keep going. Easy. No problem. Good job. What have you got to say for yourself? Your Pokemon attack with phenomenal power. Stop saying phenomenal and save the Magikarp that you have doomed. Oh, man. The reflection makes it sadder. There's 6 Magikarp flopping around now. I'll punish you in place of our boss for defying Team Galactic. You can bloody try. Oh, God. 4 trainers. 4 Pokemon this time. I bet it's going to sort of mirror my party. Real-time reflections, that. Look at that ray tracing. I know. Incredible. The graphical prowess of the Nintendo DS. Good noise. Goodbye. Can't you just use surf and refill the area? Great idea. I wish it were that simple. Stunky? No. You're only weak to punching, and it turns out I do have a Pokemon that punches, but I didn't change to them, so never mind. Wobbling will have to do. Okay. No, that worked too. Is it stink? Is that it? Is it because it's... Yeah, it stinks, so it's weak to wobble. That's fine. For some reason, I thought it was normal type. Shouldn't have done. It's clearly a stink Pokemon. I will switch. I'm going to get Jugson out here. It's time to get wet. Go on, Jugson. Go on. Wet it up. Easy peasy. Come on. Last one. Glameow. Now that is normal, I think. And this is going to be a job for Frogger. The stink hasn't had a go all stream. Or stink wings, I don't think. Hit it! Punch it, Frogger. Yeah! Super effective. See you later. You did not punish us in place of your boss, did you? Embarrassing. Grr, I took the punishment. Exactly. Now save the Magikarp, please. Oh, there's a cave in the middle. Oh, Christ. Such a big area with so many dead Magikarp. What do you want? You're investigating the explosion? Bah, it doesn't matter who you are. It's too late to make any difference. Things are going to get really interesting now. Oh, all the legendary Pokemon are going to be brought to our HQ in Veilstone. Why are you telling me this? It's good to know, though. Right, I'm assuming the cave is, like, perhaps the culmination of this area. So what we're going to do is going to leave it on a horrible cliffhanger. And next week, we're going to find out what the bloody hell is inside that cave. I know most of you probably already know. So it's not really of great interest at all. But it's of interest to me. So I do hope that you'll come along next week and see what's going on. None of my buds are live. I thought Jimmy Jenke was going... Jimmy Jenke live on a Monday? Alex Starman live on a Monday? No such luck. I do not see them live. Our friend Cliffhanger. But anyway, this is going to do it for us. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. You've all been fantastic, and I appreciate you very much. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, whatever it is you're doing, even if that involves going to bed. Have a lovely bed. I'll be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. for the final stream of May. I will be reconfirming the MMO on social media tomorrow. But just one final time, we'll see if we can even get it working. It's called Horse Riding Tales. Horse Riding Tales is what it's called. And there'll be some other horse games as well. But until then, look after yourselves, and I'll catch you later. James runs on a completely separate clock and calendar to everyone else. Right. That explains it. Okay, James is live at some point today, I think. Anyway. Right, take care, everybody. See you soon. Bye.